Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. Hi. I hope you're all doing good today. It's nice to see you all. If anything breaks, please tell me as per usual. I just want to make sure that nothing dies. My sound quality and stuff sounds really weird for me because I had to change my usual in-ears that I have to keep track of all that stuff because my other ones broke. So, it sounds all weird to me, so if anything's broken, I probably won't be able to tell. So you'll have to let me know. Oh, hi! You just had an idea? What's your idea? Nice to see you, the Broken Star. Welcome in. Thank you for the cat sprinkles. I'll run down the list in a second. Let me do that. Scroll up to the top. Mirage, I don't know. Oh, he's still there, but thank you for the pog an hour before stream started. Appreciate it. Oreo sprinkles. It's the best stream ever because I got the 2 cows here. Broken Star, hello. Sean as well, I think I saw at the end there. There we go. Hi, Sean, how are you? Hi, hello. Hope everyone is doing good. Thank you for the hydrate spinal sprinkles. Oh, I should have made some rogue, shouldn't I? Excited for stream. Ayo. I'm glad you are. It's Siege, so I'm never excited for Siege. Nah. I'm always excited to hang out. It's just I always get a little bit nervous when it comes to Siege streams because I'm like, this could be a disaster. You know? These streams are always a bit wild, so. Even the Nox cat redeem as well. I might go and grab water in a second so I can get some rogue made up before I start up. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good today. I'm glad to see you guys are having a decent time. Those of you that I've spoken to already, you're having a nice little time. Nice emotes there, Sean, as well. Don't think I didn't notice. Cow ears. Oh my god. Cow ears for me. You think I could pull off cow ears? Someone's going to suggest that to my throne one day. I'm genuinely waiting for the day that someone, as a joke, suggests a pair of cat ears to the throne wish list. No one's done it yet, and I'm almost disappointed that no one's even attempted it yet, just as a joke. The cat ears have been around for so long, yet nobody's thought of that yet. I'm almost disappointed in all of you. I'm obviously never going to accept it onto the list, but, you know. Just got it today in Womble stream. Ayo. That's pretty pog. I don't think I've ever said that before. That's pretty cool. That's what I mean there. I'm not gonna say pog. Pretty cool though. Nox and I cosplay as each other. That should be kind of cool. Halloween, we just like have outfits of each other's PNGs. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? We're going as each other this year. You have you with the Nox mask and all that on, and I have the cow ears and all that stuff on. That's actually an interesting idea. I quite like that. Welcome in, TK, as well. I didn't miss you there. I did see you. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Welcome to stream. Would you put the real ones on if we redeemed? What, the cat ears thing? I guess it would depend though, wouldn't it? Because if it interfered with having headphones on, I probably wouldn't be able to. If there was a way of being able to do it without headphones, then maybe I would. But then the thing is, it's like, you'd never, because I'm not a cam streamer and I've never shown my face to anyone before, really, it's like you wouldn't be able to know if I'd ever did it, because I couldn't really post a picture of it unless I just did one of those like censored pictures. I don't know. What, the Razer cat? Aren't they Razer? The Razer headphones? The cat ego like cat headphones? Pink Razer headphones, the cat ears ones. Yeah. To be fair, at some point we'll have to get some new headphones because the band on my HyperX ones that I've had for a couple of years now is finally starting to break down. I probably had them 2 or 3 years, so they're doing pretty good. That reminds me as well, there's something I want to talk about at the start of stream today. It's not a serious thing, but it's something I do want to ask about and talk to you guys about in stream, because it's something, it's just the reality of things at the minute, and I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. I'm just gonna go and grab some water in my shaker so I can make up some rogue. And then we're just going to have a talk for a few minutes before I start playing, alright? I'll be back in like 2 seconds, right? I'm not going to switch up the RB screen. I'm just going to be gone for like a minute. I'm just filling up for water. So I'll be back in just a sec. We back. Yeah. So I had something I just wanted to talk about real quick. It's just something I wanted to mention. Probably for next month. So it's kind of stream related, I guess. So as most of you guys know, who are here or have been here and heard me talk about it, well, see, I've been streaming full time for a while now, which means my primary income for the last however long has been stream. So, with a number of things that I currently pay for increasing in price recently, it's becoming increasingly restrictive in terms of financial pressure. So, what I've decided to do, or what I'm going to propose the idea to you guys and ask you guys about, is what would you think if I ran a sponsored stream in July? Because I know I've done the War Thunder ones before, but if I did a completely different one and I ran a sponsorship for something, what's our thoughts on that? Because there's quite a few that you can get for like PC ports of mobile games. I won't just pick some, you know, paid for game or something that I think is trash. I'll actually pick some I think is vaguely interesting. But the reason I say it is because some of those sponsorships, so the stream elementsy ones, if you actually hit the max on it and get the requirements, I mean, you can make $500-700 from that, which goes a long way. Especially with the amount of money that I effectively run on each month. That actually goes a huge amount of way for me in terms of financial freedom, and allows us obviously to make stream better, because if I made, you know, say 700, 600, easy, I'm just going to drop 150 on a Pokemon booster box and we can have that reward stream immediately, because I'll have free income to do stuff like that with. So I was thinking about it and I was like, well, I just want to ask you guys first, because I know we've done them before and I always feel kind of weird doing stuff like that. So I just wanted to kind of see what you guys would think about it. Don't see any reason not to sponsor stuff. Is always a fun and can lead to finding new things to enjoy. Yeah. So I was thinking about something like Marvel Strike Force or something like that. One of those kind of like mobile type PC port games. One of the other things with those as well is they're very easy to actually complete the campaigns on. So the campaigns on a lot of those things will be something as simple as like have 5 people create an account and get to level 5, and level 5 will usually be like an hour of gameplay, right? And then you'll have like I was looking at one the other day, and there's like a bonus on it where you get like 150 a piece per person who gets to like level 10. You know, and you think, we did a couple of hours of that on stream and played together and tried to push it. Helps out significantly, and obviously it benefits everyone else as well. Because no one has to pay anything, and we're effectively able to fund a lot more interesting stuff on stream, like those Pokemon streams. It would provide a way for us to actually be able to do that without any hang-ups. So I was thinking something like that, and just using it as kind of every month, you know, every couple of months maybe, run a campaign for something if we find anything interesting, and see if we can just boost stuff up, make it easier, because, you know, as you guys all know, life in terms of money stuff doesn't get any easier, so I think a sponsorship might not be a terrible idea to mitigate some of that slightly, I suppose, and ease pressure on that stuff and give me a bit more freedom. So yeah. Hey Emma, hello, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. I say chase the bag, get that money. Well, there you go. It's got Emma's approval. We're just talking about doing a sponsorship or something because, you know, I've been streaming full time for a little while now. And, you know, as any affiliate streamer knows, it's not the most lucrative thing in the world as a small streamer. Not that I'm complaining about that. And I'm not going to push anyone to do anything. But I like to come up with ways to be able to benefit both of us via increasing the value of stream and also doing stuff for free. So it doesn't require anyone to pay anything to improve stream. So I think a sponsorship would be a good idea. Hit up some free-to-play game and make some money, you know? I just feel weird about doing it. I don't know. I kind of... when I talk about it, I feel a bit like a sellout if I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have like 5 sponsorships. You know? I just don't want to feel... I just feel kind of weird talking about it. So I wanted to just bring it up first and just say, this is probably what I'm going to do. You know? If you guys want to help support it, I'll promote it and post about it all over Twitter and whatnot and chuck it in the Discord and I'll put links everywhere. And if we can try and do something with it and make something out of it, then that'd be good. We might find a game we enjoy playing and, you know, win-win, really. We have some fun streams playing a new game, make a bit of money on the side, and you refund it back into stream to do another banging Pokemon stream if I can. I mean, I think the new set that just came out, Paldea Evolved, on a card shop that I found online over here, that you can buy the ETB in a booster box for 155, I think. £155. So that's probably, what, like 170, 180 plus dollars. So, I mean, you know, you easily bang out one of them from sponsorship money, and it helps fund that part of the stream as well. And then we have, like, a potential monthly Pokemon stream like that we can do. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I was thinking July. So, in a week or two, I'll probably check, see what campaigns they give me, see if there's anything that takes my interest, and then we might bang it out and see where we go from there. Obviously, it, you know, it requires a bit of community participation, because you guys have kind of got to buy into it and help out with the campaign, but... it's nothing too crazy. And obviously I'm never going to do anything that requires anyone to pay any money. So I'm never going to do one for a game that requires people to pay. Obviously if they're free to play, you won't ever have to spend any money. And I'm going to be very particular about that and study the games and stuff first to make sure that they're not going to be paid for things, you know. Because I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. Anyway, 9 people who did Raid Shadow Legends and their community was supportive and went along with it. So we've done 1 before. I say 1, we've done 2 technically, but we don't talk about the second one. The first one we ever did was about a year ago. It was July last year. We did a War Thunder sponsorship. So I used to play War Thunder. It's a tank, kind of World War II simulator-esque game. We have like tanks, boats, and planes, and we used to play that, or I used to play that a few years back quite a lot. And I'd gone off it for a while, but I just when the opportunity came up for the sponsorship, I thought, why not? I actually got really lucky because I had a tanks return at the same time as well. That was pretty handy. But I ended up seeing that and went, sod it, we'll do the sponsor stream and see what happens, and it went really well. So, yeah. I just wanted to kind of run the idea by everyone, see what we all thought. Thank you for your input on that stuff. Yeah. Anyway. We're playing Siege today. Let me open the game in the background. And start getting ready. Cranking it up. Yeah, I hope you're doing good today, Emma. Sure you're at work, but hopefully it is a good day at work today.
That can't be right. Really?
You're not wrong there, Lord Shax. That can't be right. Really? Pharaoh Max, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome back. I remember you came in during Pokemon the other week. Welcome, welcome. And thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Did you fail your Nuzlocke? We did not. We did not. We're just... the reason we're not playing today is just I'm a variety streamer, so I don't always play the same games. So we play Pokemon in 2 different forms twice a week on a Tuesday and a Sunday. And the other 2 days of the week, being Wednesday and Thursday, we tend to play something else just to keep variety and change things up, you know? Because I'm kind of one of those people who tends to get very focused on a few games at a time, and I can burn out and get bored of them very quickly. So I have to kind of change things up to keep myself interested. Yeah. So we aren't playing Pokemon today, but we're going to be playing it next stream on Sunday, though. So check that out if you want. And thank you very, very much for the Prime. I really appreciate it as well. That's very kind of you. You very much did not have to do that. And now, as a streamer, I'm now obligated to say that you could have used that Prime sub that you get once per month on anybody, and you decided to use it on me. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you. It's very kind of you. I've got to give you this spiel. It's legal obligation. Every streamer's required to say that, you know? You just have to. It's just the force of habit. You have to say that every single time someone drops a Prime. It's the thing if you're using it on me, because you only have one of those and you can use it once a month. No, everybody says it. I like Rainbow, I'm just not that good at it. You're going to get a masterclass in mediocrity today when you see me playing. I haven't played... I'm going to warm up for a bit, but I haven't played much super recently, so I'm going to be a little rusty. But what is a Nuzlocke? So a Nuzlocke Broken Star is a self-imposed Pokemon challenge designed to make the games harder. So the base concept of a Nuzlocke is pretty simple. It's that you randomly encounter the Pokemon like you normally would, except say you go onto Route 1, right? You're in the first Pokemon game, you go to Route 1, you randomly encounter the first Pokemon you find, you have to catch it. So if I get Rattata, I have to catch Rattata. Rattata is my Pokemon for Route 1. If I kill Rattata and knock it out, I cannot catch another Pokemon, I can't encounter another one, so Rattata is all I get. It's like it randomizes the Pokemon you'll get a bit more, because you can't pick and choose. So if you get something that's rubbish, you have to use something that's bad. Then you have a situation where you have to nickname everything to provide more attachment to the Pokemon. Thank you very much to the Silent Lurk, Celine. I really appreciate it as well. Thank you. You have a great time whatever it is you're doing while you're lurking. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Let me do a shout out for you as well. I've got to remember I've got to keep doing that again today because Forks isn't here yet. Yeah, so there's that. So basically the base rules are once a Pokemon gets knocked out as well, it's considered dead as opposed to knocked out. So if I then, as I say, I catch that Rattata on Route 1, which is the first Pokemon that I find, so I have to catch it. If I then go into my first battle and Rattata gets knocked out, Rattata has to be put in the boxes in the PC in Pokemon forever, and is considered dead, so it can't be used anymore. So if a Pokemon, that's the very basic version of Nuzlocke is, you catch the first Pokemon you find per route, and you can have one Pokemon per route, unless there's a few other stipulations. Some of them, you know, some of them are a little more loose, depending on the game itself and different rule sets. And the second part is if a Pokemon's knocked out, it's considered dead. You can then add additional rules to make it even harder if you'd like. So one of the ones that I use is I impose a level cap system. So the gym leader that you might go to, so the first one encounter is Brock, who I think is like level 12 or 13 or something, with his Pokemon that he has. So the highest Pokemon that Brock has of, say, level 13, I'm not allowed to level either of my Pokemon higher than Brock's highest Pokemon before I defeat him in the gym battle. So you can start adding extra rules like that. I have a rule where I'm not allowed to use items in battle. I can use held items, but I can't heal or do anything like that during the battle. Sometimes I'll run a rule where I'm not allowed to switch during battles as well. I'm only allowed to switch, I'm not allowed to switch after knocking a Pokemon out. You know, where it'll come up and it'll say, like, Trainer Dave wants to switch into Raichu. And you lose the advantage of that because they just throw whatever Pokemon in and you don't get to see what it is first and switch. Things like that. No trading. There's a lot of, like, rules and things you can self-impose to make it more interesting and slightly harder. Yeah, it's a good time. They're a good time. You know, you can play them casually, you can play them more hardcore. It really is very much a kind of customizable experience. And I think the thing you've got to remember with Nuzlocke is it's designed to be fun. So people shouldn't get kind of hung up on it being the hardest challenge in the world, you know. You want it to be fun, you want people to enjoy it. So, yeah. Let me switch screens real quick, because I haven't done that yet. We get some music in the background. Rainbow Six, there it is. Hello, it's Fenrir on the front page. I'm going to do a quick terrorist hunt. If they're still called that. I think they're just called training grounds now, aren't they? Yeah. We're just going to run 1 or 2 of these, get some kills on some bots real quick so that I can prepare myself to go and get destroyed in ranked. Laugh track. Haha, yay, yay, amazing. Yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing well there, Emma. Very nice to see. And once again, thank you very much, Ferromax, for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it.
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like
Sean with 100 bits, as I was thanking people. Perfect timing for me to tack that onto the list as well. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Sean. Absolutely very kind of you, and I very much appreciate that. Absolutely unnecessary, that is, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much for the generosity early on in stream today from everybody. And just being here is always enough, you know. Well, I missed that. All right, I'm well out the groove right now, so it's going to take me a little bit to warm it up. Second one? No. That was a rough start. Hey Rex, how you doing? Yeah, we've only just opened the game, so I'm doing a tea hunt or two just before I hop into ranked. Hope you're doing good though. Hope your stream was good yesterday. Probably. Oh no, sound queue says it was up here. It was that window that got opened, I guess. Oh, I didn't know there was a guy behind the shield. That was stupid. Didn't want to try the 69 thing again. Oh yeah, I remember. It didn't work, did it? Yeah, I'm in bronze right now. Was that a 1.1 or a 1.2 on the KD? 1.1. It's gone down. That was 1.3 earlier in the season. I'll try another one. Was I'm insanely sore though. I'm glad it went well. It was a charity stream, wasn't it? You were doing. I'm glad you had a good time. Always nice to see. $1 for charity, 1 push-up was a bad idea. Yeah. Would you have changed things given the chance now? Now you know what's gone on. Would you look at that afterwards and go, you know what, maybe I'll change it to $5 for a push-up instead? Perhaps? 2.5 hours more of work. I love that emote as well, Emma. I know it's cowgirl's emote, isn't it? I think. But the little like jam-in one, I love it. I don't know what it is about that emote. I just like it. I like the really fast animated ones, you know. Hello. Yes. No one here. Oh, there are people through there now. I'm on my scrub controller again today as well, because I don't like using mouse and key on Siege. Also not using angled grip, which is why this feels so weird and I don't like it. I always use angled grip on my AR-33. Feels slow, like swinging corners and stuff. What's your opinion on X Defiant if you tried it? I don't really know anything about it. I know it exists. I haven't tried it, so I don't have anything to say about it, honestly. I mean, it's another Ubisoft shooter, though, isn't it? So, I mean, it's probably got to be decent in the shooting department, because, you know, after making Siege, you'd imagine that they've probably got to have a fairly decent set of shooting mechanics for the game. Hello? Oh, he went in there. Never mind. Like it's beta right now? I'll have to give it a go when it comes out, though. As content, at least. We're doing squats instead. Squats will be better. Squats will be better, probably. I mean, your thighs are going to be absolutely destroyed by the end of it. You're going to have some beefy quads and some strong hammies by the time you're done. Still. How you doing, Mirage, mate? It's nice to see you. Oh, you played X Defiant? Well, there you go. There's emotes. Consulate as well. We're just gonna we're not really trying too hard today, you know. I'm gonna run some solo queue ranked and just see what happens, because that's what I do on Thursdays these days. The rotate of you know, Siege, and then switch to what's it called, Destiny on the off weeks. And then we're gonna be doing some Nitro stream racing probably a little bit later as well. We'll do about 2 hours of Siege maybe, and then do a bit of Nitro, play a few games of ranked, and then do some Nitro stream racing. He redeemed Sadiola, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the silent lurk as well. I hope you have a good one. And thank you very much for the hydrate and spinal. I'll take a sip of Rogue. How about that? Get some energy up. Mmm. Good stuff. Great stuff. Oh, there's a door here as well. That doesn't open it very much, does it, if I do that? No. Hello? Don't have any soft breach, so that's not really going to work, is it? We can go in through the side door there instead. I actually shouldn't have the Gon 6 on here. I should be running with the SMG-12 or the DZ-75. I actually run fairly well with a machine pistol, so... Yeah, and I don't have angled grip on this, and I don't know why. Maybe it's reset my loadouts again. I don't like angled... I like angled grip on all my DMRs. I'm feeling like I'm well off on my aim at the minute as well, but then I have been playing other shooters recently. So it's probably just the typical, like, recoil stuff that feels wrong. Playing, like, Destiny, which is basically no recoil, and then go into this. I have to get used to it again. That was rough. Who knew there was a set of stairs here? I don't really know New Consulate yet at all, so I'm very much uncomfortable playing this map right now. So I don't really know anything about most of the changes. So if I'm very, like, walking all over the place like a headless chicken, that's probably why. Because I genuinely don't know what they did to the map to change it very much, other than, like, some of the very basic details. I would shoot through that. Not expecting to have to do 262. Yeah. I tell you, people love a charity stream, you know, and that's amazing to see. We really love to see that. I'm so glad that people buy into charity streams so much and are able to, you know, they're able to be used as a really nice tool to generate funds for charities. It's a very nice thing to see. Oof. But yeah, I'm glad it went so well, though. That's what we want to see. $261 is good for anything, remember? I mean, that's $261 a charity didn't have before, so no matter what, that's a really good start. And yeah, that's amazing work. Does anyone have any cute stories about their pets? I don't know if I have any cute stories about mine necessarily. He likes to steal things all the time. He likes to steal shoes. You find him chewing shoes a lot of the time. I don't know if I have any, like, really cute stories of things he does, though. Is there anything I can think of that he does that people might think is cute? I don't know, you know. Let's put a booster on as well. Lob it on. Right, we're going in. We're currently in Bronze 1. How many games have I played this season? Oh, actually too many to be in Bronze 1 still. Never mind. Oh, well, it's not cute. Mine likes licking soap. He does that a lot. He licks soap. Like, if you have a shower or something, anything like that, you've ever showered or washed your hands, go in the bathroom, wash your hands, and you still have a tiny little bit of soap residue, he'll try and lick your hands because he really likes the soap. I don't understand why. He'll try and, like, lick it. Same thing if you ever, like, you know, you have a shower or something and he's around, he'll come over and try and, like, lick your feet or whatever, or your leg. He's, like, obsessed with soap. It's really odd. He's wild. Lemon Lime on the other team there as well. Resident Lemon J didn't know they played Siege. Apparently they do. I apologize, Jay, if you ever see this. I don't mean to offend you by accusing you of being a Siege player. Alright, don't worry about it.
Let's ban Sky. Sky, please.
Even though this guy's giving call-outs and stuff probably and telling us which map to ban, I'm gonna have to mute him because, you know, Siege community, I can't have someone saying a slur on stream, so... He keeps robbing my chocolate digestives. I love that. Better than I thought. I was expecting like maybe 200 max over the entire thing, but I still have 2 more days. That's really amazing, though. I'm really glad that... I'd rather ban Doke than Jackal, honestly. I'm really glad that it's gone so well. Oh, that guy wants to play Doke. That's a shame. Look at it. We're apologizing to the teammate because we banned Dokkaebi. What? Oh, I will say though, I'm glad we banned Dokkaebi because it tends to be one of those things where if you have one person who likes to play someone, the other team will usually retaliate and play them as well. It's like, I know he's slightly meta at the minute because, well, I say it's slightly meta, but he's been running around a lot more recently. Lion has been a pain in the ass for a long time now. And like, for whatever reason, Lion has become so prevalent in almost every game I play. You know that if either you or the Lion comes out on your team or on their team in round 1 on attack, the other team is guaranteed to play Lion. If I play Lion, they're going to play Lion. If they play Lion, one of us is going to play Lion. That's just the way it is. It's like the Lion prophecy, you know? We'll go for the pulse guy underneath, try and blow someone up in office. It's bronze, low rank. Are they going to be that smart on the other team? Likely no, but you don't know, so we'll see what we can do. So for not being interactive the last couple of days, wasn't feeling the best, so I was just lurking. You don't ever have to worry about that, Sean, at all, mate. It's all good. It's absolutely fine. You know, I'm as low you guys know, I'm a prolific lurker anyway, so, you know, no one ever has to feel bad about lurking. I appreciate the fact that even if you guys aren't feeling great or whatever, you still like to come in and support, even if you don't necessarily want to watch, or even if you're not even watching the stream, you know. If you're just doing something else in the background and went, oh, he's on, go on, I'll give him a alert while I'm playing whatever. So you don't have to worry about that at all, my dude. And yeah, I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the lurks. I saw the resub as well. Thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate it, my dude. Okay, that was bad shooting, but I missed that somehow. I feel like I might need to turn my music down a touch because it might be too loud for me here. Warden being there is annoying as well because if they push him really quickly, I can't see for them. Break the window. Make my day. Why'd it have to be an OSA? He's just gonna go off around the corner and go up on the roof, probably. The other one got killed, so I think we're safe. Because I would have got them on the scan. I got an 18-meter range. Them being in there is slightly annoying. I'm also slightly scared of getting flanked from down there, but we'll see. OSA's probably still alive outside, but we might be able to get a scan on her again if we can get up tight here. No, she's dead. Last one's just somewhere, probably on the roof. No, never mind. We didn't even have to see an enemy, really, that round. Clean start from us, though. Didn't have to do anything. Badge doesn't mean anything this season. I haven't played much, but I'm super low at the minute. But I'm going into lobbies with emeralds and diamonds. Rank isn't related to matchmaking at all. I think the thing is as well, with everyone getting lumped into the same rank at the start of the season, albeit people accelerate through the ranks faster, it's harder to actually initially get out of the early ranks purely because you run into tons of people that are effectively way higher than or way lower than they should be. So it's like you start the season and you go, right, so I'm in copper with everyone else, and the first thing you have in your first lobby is like 4 diamonds who've basically played their first game of the season. And you just get walloped by them, and it's like, that's fun. I need to see where Chanka goes here, because the only reason I'm playing Frost as well is because I wanted the, what's it called? Do you know what? Yeah, cheeky frost mat, you never know. I mean, it's worth putting a cheeky one down every once in a while. I'm thinking Chanka, I don't want him to go in servers, really, is the main thing. I'm also gonna... It's a fairly common thing, people to go in there very quickly, so I might chuck one there as a bit of a half. But yeah, he's supposed to shield there. Chanka might be sitting here, which is annoying, because that's kind of where I want to go. So if he's going in the corner, then that's fine. Okay. I'll watch his spot while he comes back here, and then if he goes, I'll move out the way. But if you sit here and crouch, you can see just the corner of that with a shield. And if you see a pixel there, then you can basically shoot. Is he coming here? He's barricading. There you go, Chanka. I didn't put my other frost mat down, which I should have, but still. I feel like he's just shumiking. He's not actually doing it for any particular reason. Main stairs is a potential push here as well. What I'm also going to do is chuck a frost mat down there, because if anyone runs out the door, they might get caught on it on the corner. You never know if they drop down. Chanka's obviously getting heat in servers, so... Get on the cams real quick, see if we got anything. He keeps firing Shumikas, which means they're probably around the corner. Like, deep in there. Someone above me because I can hear him on the hatches above. No, they're getting his hatch. He should still be safe there. If he just stays behind the shield, he should be safe. There's a Kali, though, that's being annoying. If the hatch wasn't open, I probably would... Is that a Ying? Oh, is it a Sense? Of course, they're over that. Ooh. No, Yana walked down the back stairs at Dunmar. Oh, she walked in through garage. That whole team's stacked here anyway. Frostmat got someone as well. Got the Kali. That was cheeky. Probably wouldn't have put this Maestro here either, because it's blocked off in the default plant spot around the right. I'd probably have put it on that middle wall if I was going to put it anywhere watching this angle. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't great from me there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, though, really, on that spot. Warden's in the best spot to deny this. Or actually, Aruni's not in a bad spot. If Warden has a Nitro, he can basically get a double kill for free here. I'd throw my Nitro straight above that into where the door is. No, don't stand up! Yeah, if that guy throws his Nitro cell, he kills Planter, and we probably win. We might even win the round, because they're just going to plant in the door and run out. Warden just needs to Nitro there, and we're basically safe, I think. Because Aruni now has to push through into 2 shots, which, I mean, Kali's not going to miss, is she? She's probably behind server rack, just waiting tight on the corner. Cool. Well, diffuser's on the other side of the box, and yeah. Yeah, if Warden throws his Nitro, he kills Planter, and we win the round. What's the site setup? It's called the Bronze Special. I don't know. Did they change mirror match? You always got too much. Yeah, they made it so you can punch a glass and break it. So you can smash the glass so that she can't see. They're going staff open. I don't really want to go there because they're just going to pick Sense again. Like, if they pick Sense, I'm just going to go Warden instead and just go sit in the same spot Chanka was in. Like, there's just counter-strat the same thing they just did. Like, the Chanka didn't work, which he really... Oh, we're going office open area anyway. Which case, if we're doing that, I'm just going to switch to Nitro style and stay on Warden. She's banned my... I was wondering why no one went for her. She's still good. Like, Mira's way less prevalent than she used to be, though, purely, as I say, because they changed her glass, so... You won't be able to see it. They did it with all bulletproof gadgets that have glass on them. Basically, if you just punch them in the face, it smashes the glass, and they have to open them to be able to see through. It ruined a lot of them, quite a lot, and made them way more tactical and have to be used more smartly. I might probably float around here and see if I can get a cheapy, cheap kill on someone coming from down there early on. Frost was my go-to back when Secure was in ranked. Got back in the day. Have they got console crossplay? I believe they do now, yeah. I think PS4 and Xbox now have crossplay together. It's 1-all the score for anyone who's coming in as well. I know you can't see the score, but 1-all. I need to actually get some kills here as well. Instead of going 0-1. Well, they're already on the window then, aren't they? Nothing I can really do about that window either. Like, I can be above and watch angles, but like, chances are they'll push into office anyway above, like that Buck's probably doing now. Yeah. If I swing it, though, I don't know if he's going to be watching, so... I'd have to get lucky. He hasn't really opened much, which is good. I just want to make sure my lobby's clear, basically. Ash bottom square. He's underneath me right now. Don't know if she knows I'm here, though. I don't want to break the drone, because she'll know where I am. Now we can. Okay, she's rushed into the site. She's gone in through the back, though, I think. So there you go. Dealt with. Welcome in, Maximum. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, my dude. Nice to see you. It was getting hard to find a game at high plat diamond on Xbox servers. Yeah, the matchmaking was always kind of weird on the console ones anyway. I remember me and Mirage played once. This is a long time ago. We played once, though, where we had a game that we waited 25 minutes for. So it was a fun time. Certainly an interesting time. Honestly, just go on Ash here. Might just go on Ash and just B36C my way through the team if I can. Just vibing today, though. Vibing, playing some Siege. Having a good little time. Hopefully everyone else is having a good time vibing with us. You're not going to see the best gameplay in the world today, but I'll probably be okay. We'll see. Claymore... Honestly, Claymore's probably better here for me as well. I could run with... breaching charge, but so the most dangerous spot for me here is this window and this window. If someone comes into the lobby and is going to shoot me off the windows, then I'm probably going to rappel up there on the windows and shoot into the site. We'll just keep a drone around there. I know it's like, why using Ash for window repels? I could have used anyone, but like, you know, I could have switched on Amaru or someone and gone up on there, but still. We don't go up straight away. We always want to check the drone first to make sure there's no one immediately waiting for us to murk us the second we got the windows. Then we drop down so we can't get shot again, of course. Alright, Fenrir. I mean, there's no way he's going to stay there, but... Well, that was easy. We just walked in. Try the long angle where the elevator is on rappel. Yeah, that's a really nice spot as well. You mean from outside on like the garage side, shooting through the soft wall by the elevators all the way down by the office? I think is the angle you mean. Yeah, I really like that angle as well. I've used it a few times with people. The only problem is finding a gun that's got a good enough scope to really accurately shoot down there. But if you can get a DMR, like a Blackbeard or something there, oh, really good. Doing good, working on some thumbnails for playthroughs. I'm gonna get started. Yes, good stuff. I like to see that. Repel from Skylight, Zofia does it. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Zof's guns are kind of horrible now, though. I don't really like either of them. Galarian Zigzagoon in chat. Catch that Pokemon. But, yeah. Tip, though. So, what we're talking about there, what Max and me are talking about there, is that window up there. If you repel from outside and look through that glass window, you can shoot through this soft wall, and it looks all the way down here to about that spot there. Or you can shoot straight down, and anyone who stood out in this corridor by office, which is just around this corner, which is a fairly common spot to have someone around here sometimes, you can shoot them through the wall. So it can be quite a useful position to stay in. I'm glad you're doing good there, Maximum. And yeah, good luck with your thumbnails and stuff. Ooh. Do we go to the same spot? Probably. Tell me that was a good throw, chat. Come on, you know it was. We're not going to pinch on the same spot anymore. We're just going to come over here now. Obviously, it was brave to go for the same spot again. So. There was a vigil, so I mean, there's going to be someone kind of sneaking around. What's the lobby skylight like these days? I might even drop down through there. I know it's kind of risky. Can you see from the back angles? No, you can't. I don't mean you can shoot through there, can you? Alright. I'm gonna risk it. No lobby players. Almost shot that thinking it was a person. If I can avoid that, I will. I don't want to shoot it. Oh. Turn alarm off. Never mind. Callie just executes the last person. We take the win. That was probably the most casual game of ranked I think we've ever played. What even happened? I don't know. Crazy time that was, though. Absolutely wild. We'll take it, though. 36 elo. Yeah, one more win and we're in silver. I'm really good at making them very slick. I'll send you them on Discord if you want. Yeah, sure. You can post them in the Discord if you want as well, under like the art section or something, if you want to. In like art corner. Two tokens? Hey, yo. We got some actual good stuff soon, some Alpha and Bravo packs. We'll take that. Yeah, one win, chat, and we're out of bronze into silver. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Hopefully we'll find a match soon. We got the, is that the Callie on our team again? Oh, they're on the other team. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting one then. We're on defense, whatever we're on. I need more high cost redeem. Sitting on 4k channel points and the Wales accent gets repetitive after a while. Yeah, I don't know. I'll eventually make something, probably. I'll do the redeem, yeah. I'll eventually make something that's a higher cost redeem. I just need to come up with something that's actually worth the value of the points taken to, you know, sit through however many hours of stream to get it, you know? But I'll do the redeem, like, and we'll go for now. But, yeah, I don't know. No one's redeeming it. No one's banning anything either. That's good. If the redeem was Sadiola. Has anyone here heard of Zombinis? I have not, no. I'm not familiar. I'm going to take another sip of Rogue for this one as well. I mean, I don't know. Eventually I'll come up with something for redeems, but, you know. It is what it is, really. I don't know. I don't know what I do for a high rank redeem anyway. Like what I put for a high value redeem, you know. I don't mind banning Capcan here as well. That's fine by me on border. To be honest with you. I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I do for it. For a high rank redeem. But I don't know. I'm happy with the redeems as they are at the moment. I probably would add something in the future, but I just don't know what I would actually put in if I was going to, you know. So should we go smoke? I mean, I don't know if I smoke on this site anymore, but I might go for it because why not? Redeems are fine if you want more. That's fine. If not, that's fine too. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose I'm gonna add more if I want more or whatever. But you know. I just don't know what I would put in. I've thought about it for a long time. I know a lot of people have said about big channel point redeems, but usually if I come up with anything I think it'll actually be good, I end up just scrapping the idea because the value of it isn't really worth the amount of time it would take to watch and accumulate the amount of points that were required, you know? So. Because I mean, some of them, if you think about it, a 10k points redeem, what's 10k points in watching time, you know? I don't know how many hours that is. Fair few hours, like. Maybe a siege character pick for 10k. I mean, maybe. The thing, but then the problem with like those type of ones is, because I actually used to have a redeem like that, I think, is I don't always play siege, so it's just kind of dormant, not doing anything a lot of the time, you know. Which I don't want to do that. I guess sound queue, I suppose, but it sort of doesn't do a lot for most of the time unless I play siege, and I've only started playing it again recently. So it's a hard balance of finding things that feel worth the value and also are going to get potentially used, you know? So you want to find a redeem that people are going to want to use frequently, I suppose. You want something that people want to use, and that doesn't always happen sometimes. Sometimes you come up with an idea you think's going to be great and nobody really is interested in it. So I don't know. I'll eventually change something about it, but for now I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them. Gonna head out, enjoy the firefights. You have a good one, Rex, as well. I appreciate being here, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out as always, and you have a good one, yeah. Alright, I was gonna swing that, but Pulse has gone crazy there, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. If you want something specific, they can suggest it themselves. I suppose that's true. Yeah, you're not wrong there, I suppose. Pulse, don't walk forwards, please. I'm gonna take your head off in a moment. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh.
On window. Bonded. Before. Oh, I told you before.
Oh, it's a glass. That's annoying. Well, there goes Fuse. Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, you still got the accent timer on, haven't I don't know, I suppose. I don't know. When it comes to Twitch, changing stuff on the channel half the time, you know, I have no idea what I want to actually change. I'm very indecisive about it. And, you know, I don't know what what I actually want to do a lot of the time. I don't know, you know, it's all over the place sometimes. I'm voting bathroom, but there's only one person, so I don't think anyone's going to go there. Don't stress over it. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to stress over it. But I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time as well. I know it's a kind of a common thing. I suppose that some of them already are in there, but I always want to try and use unique stuff as well if I can. Like, I don't want to just kind of go for the same redeems that everyone else uses on all of their channels, and it just becomes, you know, cookie cutter. There's the end of the redeem, but cookie cutter channel where it's like literally everything is just ripped from somewhere else. I'm like, well, I like that redeem, I'll use that. I like that redeem, I'll use that, you know? So it's kind of finding the balance of like unique stuff. Something that's easy enough to do without causing kind of disruption to the stream and things like that. And yeah, there's a lot of a balance to find on it. And I feel like it's hard for me to find something that I like that meets all the criteria of a redeem that I want to add, that feels valuable enough that it's worth the points it takes to get as well. Let's say 10k is a lot of time, and it takes a long time to actually build up that many points. So I want people to feel like they're getting something worthwhile. A lot of the time I feel like the whales isn't worth 2,500. Because the whales that I do sometimes are just god-awful. You know? I don't know. No one... Ooh. They really go to the other door? No, they didn't. They're on the window. They don't know I'm here. They've either gone into the window, but I don't think I heard them break it, so they're probably just droning or something. There's potentially someone right there on the corridor.
Open the wall.
Just in case. Move now, because obviously no one's going to peek that again then. Yeah, they walked in behind, so maybe this was that person already. There's an IQ. No, there's a fuse there. Never mind. Bad timing on my part. I swing the corner and walk around it right as fuse walks around and I get murked, so... Maybe I shouldn't have moved, I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know. When it comes to changing channel stuff, I just never really know. Like, yeah. I just never know what I want to do with channel stuff. I mean, earlier on, like, I had to have a conversation at the start of stream about whether I wanted to do a sponsored stream so I could have money so that I can actually live. You know? Like... I don't know. Some people probably find that weird that I, asked you lot about whether I wanted to do that or not. They're behind the mirror window. They can undoubtedly see Jaeger. There's one... The Habana's in there behind the mirror window, I suspect. Never mind. Okay. Do sponsored streams. You have my permission. Thank you, Maximum. I give you permission. The consensus basically was, yeah, go get the money. I was like, okay. I'm only ever going to do sponsorships on free-to-play stuff anyway, you know? I'm never going to do anything that isn't free-to-plays, because I don't want people to have to pay for things if I'm going to do a sponsorship or something like that, you know? The way it is. I want a 1.5 times though, because I'm going to dive out the window. So, who's decent? That's a 1.5 that I like. I guess Mozzie with the Roni's not terrible. Or Wamai. I'll go Wamai and dive out the window. I want to go up to the vents window and jump out onto the vents, what do you even call it? Like the air vent area, and just dive out the window and shoot people. We're going to go up to, like, Armory, that's the one. Go up to Armory and then dive out the window. Get a nice Wamai Magnet up there as well. Basically, we're going to dive out, like, up there somewhere above the ceiling. So we want to set up in here so that people think that we're... actually, I don't want to reinforce that. We reinforce this, which forces them through the door. We want to set up here a little bit. People will come in towards us then, and they'll end up going in on a window where we put up that magnet, which is basically down there through the floor. We're going to dive out a window further down the building and shoot them in the side. That's the plan, anyway. Now, siege plans don't always actually work, but that's what we're going to try. So we're going to pre-prep the barricades with a double punch there so they can't hear us. We're going to hide in the corner. If anyone comes from there, we fight them, and we get ready to dive out the window. That's basically what we do. They walk down here, they come to this window here, and we dive out on them. So now we just be patient because there's people there. We basically wanted that. And that. There you go. That's what we were waiting for. Don't know where Vigil's actually fighting those people at, but... Well, they're all dead, whoever it was. So the game's basically over. They say Kali's out there, but I don't see her. So... She's obviously at the front instead. It's nice when a plan actually works on stream, because I won't tell you the amount of times in Siege that I've been like, oh yeah, and we're going to sit in this position, and someone will walk up here, we'll kill them, turn around, the next guy will be coming through the window, we dive out and kill him, and then you just get, like, spawn peeked or something, you know? Someone just, like, snipes you off spawn with a bullet for a wall, and you're like, oh, okay, never mind. But it actually worked for once, and it was quite nice. We'll take it. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing good, though. Hope we're all having a nice little time hanging out on stream. You know? Wait, what is this? Hype chat. Just seen a thing from Twitch again. What is hype chat? Get ready. Get hyped for hype chat. Hype chat is a new way for viewers to stand out in chat. Oh, it's basically like super chat from YouTube. Oh, it's only for partners. Never mind. Good job, Twitch. Only for partners, just like every other feature. Thank you for the alert, Broken Star. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've never really understood why Twitch does that with everything. Like, I get they want a smaller sample size, but I don't really understand why every single time they immediately just go, we've got a new feature that we think will benefit everyone. Let's give it to only partners for now. And then we'll give it to the affiliates, you know. We'll give it to them in, like, 6 months when everyone finds a flaw with the feature, says it's terrible, and no one wants it anymore. Someone's going to run out somewhere here as well. That was a bad nade. Thank you for the official lurk, Broken Star. So might not necessarily block us being here. Oh, there you go. Freebie. We now know Fenrir is coming from over there as well. We can't see, so... There's two. Match victory, 4-0. That was easy. Nice win. We're in silver. Let's go, chat. We're in silver. Easy as you like. Another level on the BP as well. On a roll today, we are a bit. I'm not playing super well. I'm having some like okay games. Nothing wild, but we're winning. There you go, 17 RP into silver finally. Taking its time. Gonna open our packs and stuff as well while we're here. Yeah. Thank you guys all for being here. You know? To watch this momentous occasion of me actually winning on Siege for once. I know I haven't been that great recently, so yeah. Thanks for hanging out and witnessing whatever this is. What are we getting? Neon Dawn Blackbeard. Nice. Love that for me. Play again, straight into ranked. 17 in, so we've got 2 losses probably before we get booted out of Silver 5, so we're safe at least. We might be able to get another win here and push ourselves further up. That'd be nice if we could. Yeah. Be cool if we could. Oh, I see. If I tab to tab out, it closes the queue. Annoying. That's rather annoying, isn't it? Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here. No, you don't have to spend your evenings hanging out with me, so I appreciate when people decide they want to. Because, yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and I'm glad that you enjoy hanging out here and being part of stream, you know? So many other people to watch and so many other things to do, yet you decide to come and watch me in here. I appreciate it. Come on, queue times. 2 minutes? Come on. We're in the big leagues of silver now, you know? Everyone's scared of us because we're on a win streak. They're all scared. They're scared of the king of silver, you know? I need to look at Maximum's stuff as well. Hey, yo. Those thumbnails are really clean as well. I like that. Good stuff, Maximum. Very clean. I respect that. Good stuff. Good work. Outback ban here for me, honestly. I prefer Canal. I don't like Canal normally, but I don't mind it in comparison. I'd rather play it than Outback, probably. Bank again is fine by me. Wouldn't be anywhere... Well, wouldn't want to be anywhere else? No. Yeah, I appreciate that anyone wants to come and hang in here, you know? So, it's pretty cool that you guys actually want to hang out with me. Oh, they've lost a player. This game might not go ahead then. Someone might cancel the match on their team. We'll see. See if they vote the surrender to cancel. We shall see. Jackal and Dokkaebi off the board. Ow. Crush my fingers.
Hello, guys.
Oh no. Another talker. Surely this game's gonna get done, innit? Executive Lounge in office, eh? Oh, I played Pulse first time here. We'll go Pulse again. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to me still that people actually like hanging out here, you know? It's really weird. It's not that interesting of a person for the most part, so I've always found it weird when people actively want to hang out with me. It's odd. Pumpkin Boy Jaeger, I like that skin. We'll go underneath slightly later so they don't see us. I think Jackal's banned as well, isn't he? Yeah. They won't be able to get my footprints, which is good. I can run around wherever I want.
Reload. 10 seconds to insertion. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Come on. You know you want to. We got Cav as well. Someone's gonna cancelling match. There you go. Driver attempt. Yeah, there you go. Game's over already. It's because the person left on their team before the match started, so it cancelled the game and wants us to find a new one. But yeah. I'll talk about it now. Run out of things to say. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me. You guys are amazing. We're just chilling, you know? Emerald Plains for me there. Really? These are the maps we want. We want Clubhouse or Consulate. Clubhouse is the best here by miles. I don't really care what happened. Yes! We actually got Clubhouse! The bans are working in my favor. Clubhouse, my favorite map in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Clubhouse, let's go. Come on, chat. Let's have a huge match right now. Let's go decimate people on Club. Thatcher's banned, obviously, because it's Clubhouse. So let's be real. It's bound to happen. Yeah, I'm fine with a Jackal ban as well. He's annoying on this map. There's a lot of running room. Thank you for the Hydrate Maximum. Do you want Rogue or Water? What would you like? And thank you for the Spinal as well. What are we feeling today? Wii Sports Lo-Fi as well. Love that. Love that. Let me bang it on and put it in the queue for next song. Should be in the queue for After He Walk, a Cumula Town theme, which they used for those videos for a while. Anyone ever seen those videos on YouTube? Like the Pokemon ones where it'll be like just a it'll be a ferret running on like an escalator or a treadmill or something until like the next Pokemon game gets announced. They're almost like constantly going. There's a stream of them somewhere normally. Always going. Great. Well, we know where they're going to be. They're going to be in this site here. We could go Maverick. No one's going to pick Kali probably. It's going to be a like very... It's going to be a tough match to probably make stuff work. Sledge or Buck probably is the pick here for me. Probably going to take Buck. Sounds so cute. Yeah, there was one I saw for a while before Gen 4 remakes. So Diamond and Pearl came out. The remakes. And it was just like ferret running on an escalator constantly until the games got announced. And then, of course, the games get announced and it's like ferret running on an escalator constantly until the games get released. And it just changed the title and the stream kept going exactly the same. It was amazing. I think they're going to be top floor in Gym and Master. Gym and Master, or CC and Cache as we call it. CCTV Cache Room. So we're going to drop down here through this hatch. We're going to open this wall, and we're going to get an angle into the bomb site to hopefully kill people. What that means is we're going to want to put a drone up in here so we can watch around and see if there's anyone really close by, basically. They have a mirror, so we have a chance of getting a really free kill here early on. I think I've spawned in the wrong spot, though, is the only issue here, isn't it? Actually, it's not the worst. No, I'm in a good spot. We have a Cade here as well. Guy changing the spelling of the name there. Amaru also going for the hatch by the looks of it. And she's sprinting in. Okay, well, we're going for exactly the same spot. Love that. All right. Let's make it interesting then, shall we? No, controller died. Are you serious? Stop dying. Cade is down behind that box. There you go. So he threw his C4, but it's fine because it can't detonate. Okay, he obviously ran out here, I'd assume, and went through for this hole, did he? Must have. Oh no, he was tight on the corner. I didn't even see him. Interesting. I hate that noise so much because my headset. Oh, the disconnect noise. Yeah, I think it's something to do with the USB hub that I have. I think the USB hub kind of breaks my USB ports and makes them disable themselves. I think that's where it comes from. I believe that's where it comes from anyway. We're actually going to go Lion this time. I know I said that it'll probably prompt a Lion from them earlier on, but I'm willing to do it just in case. I'm willing to make the sacrifice of playing the Lion just in case they play Lion. We're countering before the counter, you know? Just in case they play Lion, I'm going to play Lion first. I don't even think they're going to... I don't know, maybe they'll play Lion, who knows? Attack of Clubhouse is the unfavorable side. Clubhouse is firmly a defense-sided map. So us taking even one round here is still good. A 2-1 split against us on Clubhouse attack. So we have one round, they win 2 is actually alright, to be honest. That's about normal. You'd expect to win 2 normally on Club and maybe lose a 3rd. Or win 3-0. So taking a 2-1 is actually fine. They're going to have a Cade and they're going to open that up. We should have a free potential run into Rafters, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go over and shoot them through the window. Nice skin we've got on here. No one ever spawn peeks that spot that Amaru was looking for there, so I'm not concerned about it at all. We could walk up through main stairs and go in through there, but I'm not really too concerned, so I'm probably just going to go up onto the window. Amaru fell off the roof. Why donkey?
Thank you.
Castled off, that's fine. That being castled off is good because it means that they can't kill me from that side while I punch this one open. Not close enough for that mirror, unfortunately. Rattle, rattle, rattle. The Vector comes to kill you all. Oh, are we on the wrong part of the roof? We are. I would reverse repel there. We obviously can't get this open, I don't think. We can't go in construction over, but someone's opened the hatch, so we're going to go in here where Twitch went and walk in the back again. Okay, Cade's in the bathroom. I probably should have checked that, but then again, Twitch has been walking through and you'd thought had cleared this area, so I guess they didn't do a very good job. Because Twitch was just in the bedroom and then walked out and went into the office, so I thought it was clear enough, but apparently not. Maybe I should have checked it myself, I don't know. Nice shot from Thermite as he tries to creep up the back stairs. You got Twitch in the same spot as well. I'm not really sure what Twitch is doing, I'll be perfectly honest.
Friendly, last operator standing.
I don't know if this guy knows he has 30 seconds left or not, but he doesn't really have time to be kind of waiting in doorways for ages. He's lagging as well. Doesn't help. Someone's dropped down on his left somewhere. C4 behind him. Wow, okay.
Eliminated all friendly.
He saw the C4 though getting thrown, so I don't know why he turned that way necessarily, but there we go. It's fine. We want a clean first round. They're probably going to go gym and master. They may go basement. We'll see. I'm not going to go lion this time because it clearly didn't work very well. So I'm going to switch to the ash and just go for frags. The lag? Yeah, the lag doesn't help, but like... Yeah, it's 600 ping. Yeah. It goes onto the Twitch again. Here's my thing though, right? He plays Twitch, which is fine. But he played Twitch and still didn't manage to get the wall open with Ace, so it's like... Kind of why play Twitch if you're not going to try and help him get the wall open? I just went in the back door, could have easily slipped a drone through and never bothered, so I don't really get it. I don't understand that myself, but there we go.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're basement, which is okay.
5 seconds.
I could go in through Oil Pit, which is in the garage, maybe.
Found a bomb. Make your way to its
They're all going through Strip Club, and I'll go in through that side of the map and work my way down to the main stairs. Strip Club's pretty barren normally, no one ever really goes in there, so it's probably a decent spot for me to sneak in through. No one really goes through Strip. This is what I'm going to do. A lot of the times you'll get people who'll come up from the main steps because they'll be looking for someone to kill in the kitchen. So if we sit here, we may well catch someone on the main stairs. There is a Caveira somewhere as well, so... He's probably upstairs, I'd guess. It may have been her then shooting something on the stairs.
Oh, get on site! Nobody's on site! Plant!
Well, no one's on site apparently. There you go. I don't know where Cab is. Who was it who spoke? I think it was that guy. I'm mute just in case. Probably main stairs push. Nice kill on the Cade, though. I'll take it. Oh, she's in Oil Pit. She was... Yeah, she's never getting out of there. 2-1 on attack of Club, though. Solid. Who was he ordering from the McDonald's he's playing at? Yeah. Honestly. DC on Cash is fine for me. I might actually go Rook here. Kind of a slight off pick. Because I can go with a 2x and sit in Rafters and go for 3 kills. I might just do that. Yeah, that's probably what I'll go with. Of course, this guy's on Mirror as well. I'm not surprised he's playing Mirror, honestly.
Secure the area. Keep bombs protected.
Oh yeah, I look like a jellyfish as well. I've got like bright coloured gear on my rook. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions, alright?
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Benefit here is because it's sunny outside, you can see the shadows of people peeking this door as they walk from one side or the other. So you know which side they're on from the shadow. No one here, though. Which is interesting in itself, that no one's immediately run up to this door. So they've all spawned on the opposite side on the roof, probably. Yeah, they're all going through the window. That's fine. I could be really cheeky if I wanted and try and make a punch hole. It is very cheeky, though. Like... Nope, someone walked in underneath me, of course. Through bottom garage because Mirror is sat there like a fucking donkey trying to do the old dumbass Mirror trick, I guess. Okay, good job. Good job the rest of the team are doing something, you know? Love defending this room as Rook. Oh, it's quality, isn't it? This Mirror is... Oh my god. That guy got C4 off that as well. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, it's Ash using bottom garage. I know where she went. She's obviously underneath somewhere. She's probably in bar or something, looking for a main stairs push. She's probably coming up to where this Thorn is probably, or was. They've all moved away now. Mira's finally doing something now, instead of standing there and trying to... that might hit. No. Everyone's still looking on the roof as well, which is kind of funny. Cade doesn't know how close he is to her, because she's probably just down there. There you go. No headshot. Don't know how that happened. Mirror won't swing. Did Mirror deserve that kill? Arguable. We're winning, though. That's what matters to me. Thank you for the lurk again, Broken Star. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that particular bomb site defense, just in general. Let alone with the Rook, it's always quite nice as well. Arsenal Church with gym and bedrooms. I'm actually going to go Arsenal Church. I'll switch my vote up here, and then I'm going to go Rafters again in the same spot. I want someone with a 1.5, though. I don't really know who I want. I got Warden, I guess. I'm gonna chill in the Rafters again and do the same thing. There's a chance that people will want to go into that oil pit spot where the Caveira was in the when they were on defense. So there's a chance of me catching someone out there quite early and potentially getting 1 or 2 kills, and you know, maybe I'll die, but you know, the chance of me getting probably a frag earlier on are quite important and quite useful here. So it might be worth the risk of me taking a 1-for-1 trade right near the start of the round. You roll the dice on who you're going to kill, but if I got lucky and killed like a hard breach or a Thatcher or something, obviously he's banned in this case, but if you kill one of those people, you know, then it's pretty handy. Unless Thorn's going to go in there, which they probably will now, because it seems to be all the time that everybody wants to go in the same spots I do.
5 seconds to insertion. Bomb locations are secure.
They might be talking in voice chat, I don't know. Yeah, that's it, Thorn. Get out of here. No one pushing the spot again, though. This enemy team is really interesting because they don't seem to go to the spot at all. Sledge is going to be going in a bar, though, pretty soon, so we can look at the back in a minute. He's just in there, I believe. Don't know exactly where he is, but... he is.
There's a few on me. First floor.
There's a Yana clone coming in. I just heard the sound of it, I think. There's also someone there.
Both upstairs. Above hedge on the stairs.
That was not the cleanest kill in the world. It's fine. I doubt the time damage there more than anything. That was a horrible shot from me, and it was a bit panicky. Didn't realize she was right that close. I thought she was in the corridor, but I didn't realize she was right there. I'll take it, though. Zoph is weak as well, because I shot her in the kneecaps earlier in the round, so I know she's taking damage. I'm going to take a quick BRB after this as well, because I've been going an hour and 40 minutes. I'll probably play one more match, and then we'll do some Nitro for a bit. How about that? These matches have been pretty quick as well, so why would you go on trying to go for the skill with his pistol? I mean, it's 20 seconds. She has nowhere to go. Chance of her winning this is basically non-existent. I think she's going to go to oil pit and drop the other side. She may go down here. She did, yeah. She's dead. 5 kills, 3 deaths. Not bad. Pretty clean. We're doing alright, chat, aren't we? We're doing okay. Nothing wild, but nothing bad. It's me in my white suit and my headphones. 5 and 3, pretty solid. Did decently that round. Got the kill on Sledge. Killed Yana. Decent normal stuff. Nothing wild, nothing bad. Kind of like every game we played today, really. I've had a couple of nice little highlight kills here and there that have looked nice. I've had a few where I've been panicky as anything. And I've had decent sort of kill spreads and stuff in most of the games I've been in. I don't think we've lost a game yet, which is nice as well. So it means I've cemented myself in Silver 5, which is really nice. I'm going to quickly switch to the BRB screen. I'm going to keep the music on in the background. And I am going to very quickly go for a BRB. Then I'm going to be back. And we're going to play one more match. And then we're going to switch over to some Nitro stream racing. So I will be back in just a second. All right, chat? BRB. Have a drink, have a stretch, have a snack, do all that stuff. And then we'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right? Have a good one. Be back. Hi everyone again. Gonna play ranked again. One final match of the night. We're gonna move over to Nitro. Here we go. Thank you for the welcome back. So I got a small snack here as well. I got some cherries. Eat some cherries while we're playing ranked. Wags has gone off as well. He was on for a long time today. Me trying to remember if I turned the music up or if it was just this loud when I was playing through it. I think I turned it up. Yeah. There we go. That's probably about right. Thank you for the welcome backs, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out today. Oregon. Oh, getting the rub of the green on the maps. Oregon. I do like Oregon. Like how everyone just hates Dokkaebi these days. It's amazing. It used to just be Jackal as public enemy Wait, why did Osa get banned? What? Never mind. Ignore me, chat. Grim? You what? Warden? What is this? Oh, that Gritty Morant guy was in the last game. I guess Cab's getting banned. Yeah, Big Tower's always nice if you can sneak in there. I do have a setup that I usually like playing Kids Dorms, if that's where we go first. We're going Kitchen Dining, though, which scares me, because that's not the best bomb site. I guess we're going Kitchen Dining. Okay, then. Never mind. Everything goes out the window. It's Kitchen Dining. So, I'm going to go mute. I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to get aggressive. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to eat a cherry, and we're going to kill people. Mute's slow these days as well. They nerfed his speed, so I need to be extra quick getting my stuff up here. I need to be extra quick because he's now extra thick, you know? You know what I mean? Thank you for the silent lurk, Oreo. I appreciate it very much. Have fun whatever it is you're up to, and we will see you a bit later, alright? I used to always drop my rook armor and quickly hide at the ladder behind a piece of sheet metal. Oh, yeah. And it used to, back in the old days where it actually used to be a really good viable, like, spawn peeker spot as well. You used to be able to just sit there and just piss people off all day. It was amazing. And then they changed that quite a lot. I want to go upstairs and shoot the hatch out as well. I used to have a nasty spot that I used to play above main door, where I used to shotgun the floor out and do it up there, but it doesn't really work much anymore because they put boards in all the floors, like metal bars. Sounded to me like there was people running past me. Losing our smoke early isn't good either. Probably need to get back into the site here. Good timing. Talk about timing. Fuse is above them, we now know that. There he goes. Fuse is gone. Round one goes to us after a tiny bit of timing luck and a good defensive shift from there towards the end of the round to salvage what was after losing our smoke and our main on-site presence. We came and clawed it back. Good stuff. Yeah, a lot of the old big tower strats don't really work anymore, unfortunately. It feels like people... They kind of made the map with the intention of stopping people spawn peek in there now. When they reworked it. So it makes it way harder to actually get kills from it, which is kind of sad. I thought that was going to reinforce next to me, so I had to get off and start meleeing the wall. We're good, though. What we want to do here is have that like that and open a sliver here. Reason being smoke. I want to stay here and smoke the window if they dive in. I didn't want that opened. So there we go. That's a typical case of someone on the team trying to be helpful, being good intention, and effectively ruining the setup by doing that. Now, chances are they might have opened that bit of wall anyway, but it does provide some at least visual cover for me if I'm in that position to be able to sit and maybe be safe. Now they basically stand for here for free and shoot all the way down into the corner of the site to my other rotation for free because Azami decided to open that for no real reason. Also makes it easier for them to bounce grenades in here now on me. Because normally I would have sit here. The old setup I used to have was this one was reinforced. This one was open with a waist-high hole. And I would sit here. There's an Amaru in here. Not anymore, there ain't. Not a time for my controller to die.
There's 3 in the room. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
You stupid Nick.
Nice, okay. Everyone's getting muted. Oh, how did that not kill? I mean, it was late on the shotgun, but I left it with like 2 HP. You have a good one, Sadiola. Thank you for being here and hanging out and lurking and stuff. And I appreciate it very much. You have a good one. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you around, I'm sure. Yeah, nice folks in the lobby, eh? Good people. Do I play mirror here? Actually tempted. You know what? Screw it. We're playing mirror.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
No one's got the hatch above me. Nice. Hey, Socially, how are you? Hope you're doing good, my dude. Really nice to see you.
10 seconds to insertion.
Hope you're doing very well today on this fine Thursday. And yeah,
Bomb locations are secure.
it's very nice to see you, my friend. We'll grab the second mirror and use it as a potential extra one if we need it for now. I'm going to take a couple of quick peeks early and see what they do, really. They may just immediately Hibana my wall and I'll run away. Alright, Sean, you have a nice BRB. They're attacking the back of the site? They might be. They're on main stairs. Sounds like they're attacking main stairs early with a rush. Okay, that was a headshot, but still. At least in my opinion. Don't know what Castle was looking at there, because... Oh my god, this clash. Everyone's off-site, so that's never good. That's good. He killed Diffuser on the stairs. Don't really know what Vigil's doing, though. Honestly, I have no idea what this guy's up to. I wouldn't be peeking this if I was Echo either. I'd just stay here, because you got Diffuser down. So they have to push up the stairs again. I don't know what Vigil's doing, though. Echo is, like, playing this smart. I like it, but, like, Vigil, I don't know what he's doing. Vigil's on crack or something, I think. Hey, got one of them. They pushed in the Zofia, who I thought I killed earlier. Buck will probably kill Echo now, and it'll be a 1v1 Vigil versus Buck. You never know, Echo might hold it. No. Well, Vigil gets him, I guess. All right. Friendly reminder as well that the guy who got really angry earlier, the Clash, complaining about being on his own, has gone roaming every round with Clash. So, I don't know what to say about that, really. Take from that what you will. Gridlock, maybe? Or Lion again? I mean, Lion's not bad here. I do like nades on this site, though, and I don't really have anyone I can take nades with. Gridlock, I guess. Is this my actual playlist? Thank you for the Hydrate Spinal, Maximum. Depositing bits. Highlighted message. It's a riddle. Ah. Let me tab out. We're having a right old time today, though, aren't we?
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like brawling.
SMH, my head. Maximum suspense. What are you doing? No! The 100 bitty bomb coming out of nowhere. Thank you very much for the 100 bitties. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I very much appreciate your generosity. Thank you very much for that. You very much did not have to do that. I appreciate it a huge amount. Thank you. Thank you for the bitties. And for the redeems. I did take a sip of Rogue there for you. I would like a Claymore there, because I've been run out every once in a while in that spot, but we should be safe, to be honest, so... Enemy team's really aggressive as well, so like... Yeah. Not that window? Which window was it that he punched out? Someone punched out one of those windows up top. I'm sure of it. Don't know what Mira was going to do diving out that window, I'll be honest. What she thought she was going to do anyway. Oh, it was that one. That's what got hit out. Jaeger or someone in there. Nice. If I'm getting in the main window, I'll jump in and plant. Depends where that mute's gone. Of course, we don't know where Malusi is either, so... Okay, never mind. And we win. A cheeky round there. Probably shouldn't have. I don't know why she re-peeked, but she gave me a free win. Let's go. I'll take it. Nice. A round worthy of the 100 biddies, I'd say. Once again, thank you for the 100 biddies, Maximum. I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream and helping me out. It's very kind of you. As you all know, just being there and watching and all that is enough. No one ever has to do anything like that. If you ever do go the extra mile, it's very much appreciated. I wish I could do more to pay you guys back for what you do. More than just streaming, you know. Just grab another cherry while I'm waiting.
Drone has located a bomb.
Yeah, shouldn't have won that last round, honestly. We got lucky there. Buck did a really good job, but, yeah. The rest of it kind of fell apart. Got dip now, have a good stream. You have a go, my dude, I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out, thank you for the beaties, thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. And, you have a great rest of your day, whatever you're up to. We will see you soon. Remember, everybody, as well, this game is the last one we're going to be playing, and we're actually about the 2-hour mark, so I didn't think it was going to be this fast. We're going to be playing some Nitro Stream Racing after this, so if anyone's actually around for some Nitro and wants to play, we're going to be ready for it. Someone up. Actually, it might be us shooting the window instead. Not the enemy team. Someone peeked that again. I think it was, I don't know who it was, actually. Someone walked across there, though. Someone's just dropped down underneath me in the tower as well. I heard them. Yeah, and we checked that one to make sure no one's peeking that, and then that's Fink opening up below. 3 kill on Oryx. Knock, just nade him. Nade him. Like, how many more times can I ping him for you to not know he's there? I don't really understand that. Bad. Gridlock track. Potentially the round's over. Depends. And we win the match. 4-1, 8-2, best game of the day. Big impact from me on the attacking side there, and a decent impact on the defense as we close out Oregon 4-2, or 4-1 even. Closing it out on about the 2-hour mark, making up for the lost time of some of the slower games earlier on. Picking up MVP. And prepping for Nitro. Not bad. After some of the horror shows of a few of those rounds, not gonna lie, we probably wouldn't have won that if I hadn't had a big impact on a few of those rounds, so not bad. Finished the day basically almost one whole rank up from where we were when we started. 100% clean record. We haven't lost a game, as far as I remember. Or we played 4-1-4, I think. Or played 5-1-5, something like that. I think it was 4. Not bad, I'd say. I think we did pretty well there. Battle Pass token, that's what we want as well. Yeah. Hopefully someone enjoyed that last little round. Nice little performance from me there. Cheeky shots coming in from left, right, and center. Buy an alpha pack as well in celebration. Why not? You never know what we're going to get. It's a green. Is it Neon Dawn again? No, it's not. Ice for the... I don't have that, apparently. Okay. 919 VSN. Ice, we'll take that. Yeah, our Bravo pack as well. Ooh, hello. It's for Cali. Wind Bolt. We'll chuck it on, though. Cali, so I'm not really that interested. I don't play Cali much. Check that, though. What are we on elo-wise? We're 10 away, so probably we lose... we're probably still within about 2 losses and still increasing in rank if we win again. So we're not in a bad spot there. But we are going to exit out of the game and switch to Nitro Stream Racing. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Let me just switch back to the lab real quick. There we go. That was a good session of Siege. All in all, honestly, I was nervous before playing. Thought I wasn't going to play well. Thought it was going to go terribly, because Siege normally does. Actually, not bad. I'll take that. Yeah. Actually wasn't too unimpressed with that today. Which is a surprise for me in Siege. Let's close all this stuff and open Nitro Stream Racing in the background. Hopefully I don't have to download another client version again. It'd be cool if I don't. If I do, you know, is what it is. No, I don't. Nice. Switch categories. Nitro Stream Racing. Here we go. Right. Open Nitro on my PC. On OBS. Wait for it to open up. Nitro Stream Racing. In that. Nice. Good stuff. Right. Yeah, Nitro time. If anyone wants to play, you know the drill. Exclamation mark play to join when I start up the race in a minute. We're gonna do some chat versus bots. See what happens and go from there. We were doing Paradise. No, we were doing Desert Cup round 2. We only had a few left to go, so I'm gonna jump in. Exclamation mark play to join. If anyone wants to play. Simple as that. Me and Oreo in with the skin, the Nox skin. 5 people in, remember to get the special reward, which in this case is a emote thing, I think. Hey, Bevan, how you doing? You're a knob. Thanks for that, Bevan. I appreciate it. Socially, Bevan, Oreo, thank you for joining, participating in Nitro Stream Racing. Anyone else wants to get in? One more person will trigger the bonus reward, so... If you want to, now's your chance. I'll leave it for a minute or 2, and then I'll start the countdown. See how we go. How you doing there, Bevan? It's nice to see you, my dude. Hope you're doing good. Socially with the classic, yo, Bevan, love that guy. You know how it is. Exclamation mark play, Broken Star. I don't know why they don't change it to exclamation mark join as well, because I know a lot of people use that one, but I don't know why they don't have both, to be honest. Just woke up. Well, Bevan, I hope you slept well. There's 5 of us in, so I'm going to start it. We'll see where we go. If anyone else wants to come in the next races, you can. Obviously, you're more than welcome to. And we'll go from there. I think there might be drops on Nitro at the minute as well. There's some Pride Month drops, I believe. So, yeah. We're in Season 3 now of Nitro. I'm not sure we've done any since Season 3 dropped. I can't remember. But we're going to be doing some right now. So here we go. It's like marbles, but I have to do less camera work. It's even better. Here we go. Chat versus bots. See what happens. The 2 Bonkmobiles out again today. Me and Oreo. Me as the monkey, and she's the little alien, the little green dude. We're on the UFO circuit. See how we go. Someone's deployed some torpedoes early on as well. Very static start here, actually. Everybody pretty normal in the way they're going. Bevan takes the lead. Broken Star for second and third for Oreo, locking out the top 3. Socially back in 6th. There's me at 9th. I think there's 10 people because there should be double the amount of bots as people. I think we're 5 and... sorry, the bots match the amount of people, so it should be 5 and 5. Nice overtake from me there up the inside of Torpedo. Gets one. Gets the shield deployed. Oreo takes the lead. Barrage has gone flying. Socially now up into second out of nowhere. There's a bit of a jam in the middle there of the track. I don't know what's happened really. I'm closing everyone else up. We got the middle part of the grid order there is pretty locked in nicely. Someone just took a big hit there. Torpedo. Barrage is going flying again. Socially he's now at the back. He's stuck in the tank sheds. No. It's all gone wrong for Socially. I've fallen through the floor. Broken Star at the front with Oreo. Broken Star stuck on the bridge and Oreo screaming away miles ahead of everybody. Repping the Bonkmobile. Landing on... Oh, almost landing on 4 wheels. Nice little pirouette there. Nashville Psycho coming up as well. Attacking from the rear. Hits the barriers though. Nashville Psycho. Too overconfident. Oreo makes it through the barriers. And through the rubble. With the little ghosts on there. Ghost through the barrier. Oh, lovely stuff. Bevan, I think that was Socially even. He's come back from nowhere. Bevan, where is he? Struggling like normal. That's a surprise. Everybody's sort of all over the place here. We're all stuck. I'm going to hit the Mega. I hope it doesn't hit Oreo. I can't remember if it does or not. No, it's fine. It hit one of the bots. Socially is blocking off Nashville Psycho. They're doing a phenomenal job of sticking in there and blocking them from getting through. That's what we want to see. There's a Skiddo in chat if anyone wants it as well. Now's your chance to grab it. Me in 7th. We got Broken Star in 6th. We got 9th for Bevan as well. Sitting in the back now behind Kimchi. By Kimchi and Torpedo. Sitting behind me. Oreo still at the front. Nicely done. Screeching around the corner there. Tire squeals and all. Hits through the middle of the barriers. Dodges the barrels. Nashville Psycho not going to be so lucky. Rolls it and smashes straight into the bollards. Socially looking to snipe the same gap and lands it. Clatters into Nashville Psycho and still gets the overtake though. Dirty racing from Socially, but it pays off. Barrage looking to dive over the top of the stuff there, the bots. Broken Star getting yeeted into the barriers and actually landing upright. Nicely done. Bevan still behind Torpedo. Sat right on the tailgate like a BMW driver. It's me rolling around getting beaten up. Bevan doing his favourite impression of a German car manufacturer owner right now. There he goes. Now, Oreo's already had a crash somewhere as well, I guess. Socially up into first now. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have hit the wall on the bridge, unfortunately. Bad to see. Let's get some hype. Let's get some hype in chat for Socially. For the leaders right now. We're all doing great. Oreo stuck on the barrier. Socially makes it through. Nashville Psycho stuck in the wall. It's all going wrong for a few of our team here. Broken Star is lodged in the bridge somehow. It's me and Bevan at the back attacking from the rear. Socially leading the charge by a long way here. Final lap. Needs to make it one more time around. Great stuff. Come on, Socially. You know you got this. Oreo as well into 4th again now. Gets back on the road. Who's in 3rd? Torpedo. Nashville Psycho not too far ahead. Could still get a podium. Could see it. It's me stuck in the... me and Bevan both stuck. Broken Star is still just about got out of the bridge. Let's go. Socially getting yeeted across the room. That's not good. He's stuck in the wall. No! Respawn. Please. There we go. Socially respawns. Nashville Psycho closes up on the back, though. Hey, yo, Mirage. Welcome back in. Hit Plat 2 in Apex tonight. Let's go. I'm almost in Silver 4 in Siege as well. I didn't drop a game the whole night. It was amazing. I think I won 4. 4 from 4. Or 5 from 5. One of the two. Something like that. It was quality. I'm glad you're up into Plat 2, mate. Good job. Nicely done. Socially exhausted, leads the charge, gets stuck on the bridge. Nashville Psycho still chasing up hard, but I think Socially's probably got it. Maybe. It's going to be tight towards the end. Nashville Psycho slow at the bridge as well. Oreo still in 4. Me, Bevan, and Broken Star at the back. The trailing 3 near the back. Socially gets through the rubble, hits it all, rolls and hits the rubble. No! Where's Nashville Psycho? Goes through the middle of the rubble. Socially's pinned on the final corner. He's thrown it away. No. Oh, 1 corner to go and the rubble is the demise of Socially. Unbelievable. The easy win turns into catastrophic defeat. Nashville Psycho steals it at the death. Unbelievable. We lost. Socially, Oreo 3 and 4. 7, 8, and 9. Me, Bevan, Broken Star. Unbelievable. It was a good try though, chat, and we have 4 more keys, so we can still keep going. We can try again. Alright, we can go again. Exclamation mark play in the chat if you would like to join some Nitro stream racing. This isn't my music playlist. I like it though. I'm gonna have to switch just in case. But... Hey, it's He Walk again. Do the rump shaker. Bevan. What? We have 5. No, Broken Star was in last time, so this is the public service announcement for Broken Star. If you would like to join the lobby, now is your chance. Lobby is open again for anybody who wants to join. Exclamation mark play. I'll give it a minute just in case. Bevan, what? I wonder about you sometimes, Bevan. Once again, last call. I'm going to give it about another 20 seconds. If anyone would like to join, now is your chance. 20 seconds. Five seconds. Race is starting. Come on, chat. Let's do it. Win this. Let us do it. Let us commence forth. Good start from me there as well. Strong start. We'll take it. We shall take a strong start like that. Remember, it's the same race we did before. Rolls through the barriers early. Oreo at the front. The Bonkmobile's leading the way. Bevan in third. 5th for Mirage. In the truck there. 6th for Socially. All of us in the top 6. This is going well. Remember, of course, if you do ever want to get your own Bonkmobile, you can actually get it. If you go to the Nitro website, you look in the store, you can find your own Bonkmobile Nox skin. Directly support stream. It's up to you. If you ever want to, anyone ever goes, yeah, I want one of them skins, you can get one for yourself if you really want to. Socially and Bevan out front again. Good stuff. Just how it started last time. Mirage there. I'm now at the back after a catastrophic failure. Oreo up into 5. We have 4 of the top 5 positions. Captain Victory up there, who's just been pushed down into 5th, actually. Mirage going back. Bevan going backwards, actually. What happened to Bevan? He's stuck in the barriers. Same with Mirage. I'm coming around the corner. Can I actually not smash into the back of the barriers? No, I've hit it just like everybody else. Love that for me. Clatters the barriers. Terrible, that is. Socially, miles out in front again, as he was last time. With Oreo gets yeeted over the top of the rubble. Jeez. Double banger gets hit as well as they land on the ground. Socially goes underneath the rubble. Actually, both of them get underneath the rubble. Good stuff. Bevan up into 5th. No, 6th. Maybe he's into 5th again now. He is. He's into... Well, he was in 4th. He's about to get bulldozed, so never mind. Bevan is basically dead. I think I'm about to move up into 5th. I am. Mirage in 8. 7 now. 6. It's all going off, honestly. It's hard to keep track of who's who at this point. Oreo now in first position after a blunder from Socially, and now it's tucked in behind Shockwave looking for an attack. Unbelievable stuff. Oreo still in the lead by a long way. Dodges the tanks. Volley comes out. Shockwave and Socially going at it in the midfield. It's me with a P5 there. Guilty Conscience in 7. We got 6 for Bevan. 8 for Mirage. We're all doing pretty well here, chat. We're doing okay. Oreo with the shields up as well. Shields up. The Mega comes out from Mirage using that cheeky Mega there to try and disrupt the bots. So Socially pulls into second ahead of Captain Victory. Big stuff. I've gone off the edge. I don't know what happened. I must have been yeeted. I've been poisoned. I've been bombed. It's all gone wrong. It all was looking so well for the Bonkmobile for me there, but I'm cursed. Cursed to never win. Oreo screaming out ahead in front. Socially, you know, tucked in tightly against the wall there. Gets hit by the invisible wall. Captain Victory clatters into the back of him. Steward's inquiry required for that one as Socially recovers and carries on. Oreo miles ahead at the front there with a little ghost floating around you. Doing a good job. Still attacking from the front. Putting space between you and Socially. That's what we need. Valuable time and space. Mirage in 5, Bevan in 6, me in 8. Chasing down Guilty Conscience. Great stuff so far from the front too. Need to see if you get through the rubble. Actually, it's not the rubble section, is it? Where are you on the map? I'm trying to figure it out. I had to sneeze then, and it went away. That's annoying. What lap are we on? Lap 3 for Oreo, lap 3 for Socially, lap 3 for the top 4 now, top 5. Yeah, everyone's basically on lap 5. Lap 3. Look at this. We got a nice little group here. I'm about to make the overtake on Guilty Conscience. Mirage blazing down the straight as well, looking for an inside line on Guilty Conscience. Is going to get it. Missile comes out, takes the inside again. It's a double overtake for the TGS boys. Overtaking the bots. Bevan in 4, Socially still second. Oreo gets around the barriers in first. Socially, remember, is in second, and the guy in third. Shockwave miles back. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for us to take this with a nice few mistakes anyway, even if that happens. Oreo, though, a couple of corners to go. One looping bend, and we win. And take the win for chat. Here we go. Round the corner. Oh, even a barrel roll. Pirouettes to, you know, show the signs of dominance over the lobby. The rubble's all been cleared by the bulldozers, and it's a free win. Free as you like for Oreo in the Bonkmobile. Beautiful victory. Socially Exhausted takes P2 in second place. Bevan for 4, me in 5, and Mirage in 7. Great stuff. Chat takes the win. Let's go, chat. Huge victory. Absolutely huge there. The LOL emotes going out to Socially and Oreo there that you can get at game.playnitro.com, which is the website I was talking about, where you can also find the skin if you want it. There you go, the Bonkmobile in all its glory with our little bonk emote plastered on the side and on the front as well. I believe we can get ones for other cars as well if we get high enough in their affiliateship program. There's like a Formula 1 style car here now as well, which looks quite cool. I wonder if that's Battle Pass or anything though. Be cool though to get it. Star car coming up in the next one. So if anyone wants the star car, we're going into Casino. Is it Casinopolis? I think it's called, isn't it? Casinopolis. Casinopolis with the max of 250 players. Don't think we've got to worry about that anytime soon. We'll be fine. 5+ players to get the bonus rewards, obviously. Chat wins. We get 5 schematics. The Star Chaser car, Battle Pass tokens, double banana coins. We're racing against 1.5 times bots using mud tires. There we go. Exclamation mark play to join. I might try and do this every Thursday, so if we do Destiny or Siege, we'll do it 2 hours and then split into this at the end as well. I think it could be a nice way to end the stream every time we do it. So if anyone wants to get in, everybody welcome. Exclamation mark play is all you need to do. Sean in now. Let's go. Sean, Oreo, and me in at the moment. There's a Mirage, there's 4. Bevan for 5. Maybe. Let's see, Socially in for 5. Broken Star back in. Is Bevan going to come in again as well? That's the question. He is. 7v10. How do I get the Bonkmobile? So, if you go to the website here, game.playnitro.com, and you go into the store, you search for my name in the main store, you should be able to find a flag and a skin that will come up, and you can get them from there if you want to. They are purchasable in-game cosmetics. So obviously you have to pay money for them, but you know, that's up to you to decide if you want to do that. If you want to, you can. Completely up to you. You know, for the sake of clarity in that, there is obviously a revenue share scheme, so it supports the stream as well by doing that, and also increases the amount of these Nitro coins we get, which allows us to unlock potential further rewards for the community in the future. So if you want to, you can, but, you know, it's completely up to you guys. I don't mind. Can I get in your car? I don't actually have a car, Bevan. I have a bike. So you can't really get inside that, unfortunately. You can't get inside the bike. You meant in-game, but okay. Alright, now, Bevan. Alright. This guy. Starting out, we've got Mako at the front. Onyx, all the bots doing very well here early on. Our lead car currently in 5 and... was 5 and 6. It looks like it's Oreo in second now. Wait for the split level to drop, though. See where we actually end up here. Looks like the lower road seems to be faster. Oreo, Sean, and me doing pretty well there. Early on in the middle of the field, middle of the pack, we got the back. We got Mirage in 17th, who seems to have been pushed off. You might need to have a look at what happened there at some point. Socially goes up to 7th with a bit of, you know, blazing speed down the straight there. Broken Star up in 6th, going along nicely. Can I see names? M to see names? There we go. In 3rd for Broken Star. Socially goes up. Sean in 1st now as well. Something must have happened at the front there. One of the bots gets clattered by a cactus on the way through, as does Broken Star. Socially dodges around the outside. Whoa, just about keeps it on the wheels around the corner. Socially, that was dangerous. Draft Queen gets caught as well by the bananas. Bevan drives straight through the middle of it. It's carnage on the bottom of the straight. Absolute carnage. People are driving around in circles. The bots have completely lost it. Sean's gone miles ahead. Dodges the van with the fluorescent windscreen. Socially round to the outside. Bevan in 4. 3 even. Oreo for 4. 7 for Broken Star and Mirage. Not at the back anymore. Someone's just been absolutely decimated by a magnet. Broken Star in 6 now. Moving up. We've almost locked out the top 5. Tarantula there. If Broken Star can get back on track. Still ahead of Captain Victory. I've just reappeared at the back there. Me in 10th. I've gone off the circuit though. Joe, not exotic, rolls in front of me. Gets back in front of him again up to P10. Sean is currently... oh, hello. We catch the perfect timing to see Socially get uppercutted by a small hatchback there. Sean recovers. Oreo up into 2nd now as well. Devon for 4. Where is Mirage? He's in 17th. Drifts around the right-hander there. Tight right-hander with the truck. Looking to catch back up again. Back up into 15th. There must have been some trouble for the bots. Essentially 14th coming up now as well. Making moves. Sean is stuck off. Car wrap purchased. Hey, yo. Socially. You devious one, you. Thank you very much, Socially. I didn't know the bot comes up in chat. That's really cool. Bevan's just been punted. Thank you so much, Socially, for buying the car. Or buying the wrap for the car. If you go on the same website and you go to the garage bit, I think you can equip it there as well. So if you want to do that, you can put that on. And thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Sean rolls it around the corner. Broken Star just about clips in Bevan through. We got the top 5 held out at the minute. I really appreciate that though, Socially. Very kind of you, my dude. And he bought the flag as well. Alright. This guy. This guy right here. This guy. Thank you so much, Socially. I really appreciate it. Hey, oh, look at us. All 7 of us are in front. Never mind, I've just crashed off the back. Don't mind me. Thank you so much, though, Socially. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the stream by doing that. And supporting Nitro endeavors in the future. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Sean in lead now. Broken Star, the me music, almost appropriate for this racing game. It works well. Sean's been clapped by the magnet. He's chucked in the scrapyard. Broken Star's gone as well. Oreo and Socially battling it out now in 2 and 3. Oh, the magnet claims the cow as well. Socially exhausted takes the lead after recently purchasing some new wheels. Leading from the front, the pigeon bomb strapped to the front there. Going to be used as a ram, potentially. Dodges the pigeon coming flying at him as well. Sean gets killed by the magnet again. Oreo retakes the lead. Socially is about to get to the line. Surely. Makes the line. Top 7 for all of us. We all make it. And beat the bots. Every single one of us. Hey, old chat. Look at that. We all beat the bots. That is huge. Twitch drops just went live today. Ayo. Apparently there's Twitch drops on now. On the 27th of 6th. When's this? 5 hours in total for all of that, is it? Oh no, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. So it increases every time. But if I refresh the stream, then if you refresh the stream... Oh no, drops are enabled right now. Yeah, so you should be able to get drops, everyone, as well. So you should be able to get your free drops as well. Nice. That's really good. And Socially and Oreo getting the star car. Look at you. Nice. Welcome in Teabag as well. I hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you. Just playing some Nitro stream racing, which is very similar to Marbles, made by the same people. But it's just a racing version of it instead, with cars and things. We're currently doing a chat versus bots game mode. If you would like to join, feel free to play, just the same as Marbles. ! Play in the chat. Feel free. Thank you again, though, Socially. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. It'll be interesting to see now if your name appears pink in-game. Because I have a theory that if you have a pink name, it's because you've purchased the streamer's skin and you're using it in their stream. But I don't know. Because Oreo is the only person who's ever had a pink name. So, I don't know. Forks, hello. Welcome in, my dude, as well. It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. Your last day, isn't it? Before vacation today, Forks, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it is. So, Socially must have the streamer skin on then as well. Hence why you can see his name in pink. So, that's really cool. That's really cool that you guys have special highlighted names for doing that. You've almost got a VIP badge in Nitro. Yeah, nice. Indestructible Teabag getting in as well. There's 5. Who are we missing? Broken Star, Bevan, and Sean. This is your call if you would like to join. Feel free to put exclamation mark play in the chat, of course. It all went wrong. It did. You were doing so well there, Sean, at the front as well. You were doing very well. I remember when we did Nitro for the first time. This was like, you remember when I was, we were going to raid into the Fall Guys charity tournament. We did Nitro for the first time. And it was you and Ian won like every race we did. It was wild. Last call for Bevan as well. If you want to get in, now is your chance. I'm going to start the timer in about 15 seconds. So there'll be an additional 10 seconds to get in afterwards. And then after that, the race will start. But yeah, I hope you're doing good though, Teabag. How are you? Hope you're doing the spring calls in as well. There we go. Both cows in now. Representing the bovine contingent of the stream. Here we go. Here we are. 8 players. Can we beat the bots once again? Alright, how about you? I'm doing really well, actually. We won all our games on Siege today, which was a big surprise. I didn't expect that to happen. We're having fun playing Nitro Stream Racing. We're just having a really good time today. I'm very happy. So, yeah, we're doing really, really good, thanks. Or at least I know. Sprinkles is doing very, very well as well. Speaking of, look at this. Look at the start from Sprinkles. What happened? Oh, no. Just a slightly slower route going around there. Everyone gets hit like a bunch of bowling pins. Even not bowling balls. Bowling pins. Absolutely destroyed as Broken Star screams away at the front. Socially in the bonkmobile with a cactus now. Look at that. I love how we got the 3 different people as well. We got Socially with the cactus in the bonkmobile. We've got me with the monkey in the bonkmobile. And we got Oreo with the... where are you? I can't see you, but you were the alien in the bonkmobile. So we got the 3 different variants of bonkmobile. Sprinkles sits the front. Broken Star and Sprinkles going out at the front. Where am I? You're in 9th currently, Teabag. There you are. Sat in behind me and Sean there in the truck. Currently sat there in 9th. Chasing up behind the 2 of us as we race around the corner there. Good stuff. Where we got the front? We got Sprinkles in the front still leading. So the idea here is we just need to beat the bots. So we're competing against each other and we're competing against the bots. Broken Star stuck in the rocks. We got Socially in 4. Sean in 5. They've all gone up a couple of positions. Teabag now up into 7th. 6th. Agent Smith goes after you. Going to take me there into 6th. Never mind. I'm in down into 7th. Who's at the back? It's Tempo the bot. Oreo in 10th. 11th. Falling back a little bit. Forks in 10th. We got 8th for now. Teabag just went from 8th to 4th. Did you? I'm not sure what happened there. Or someone went backwards. Me in 5th. Sprinkles is miles ahead in 1st. Even of Socially. The map's disappeared, and I don't remember what key it is to bring it back, so... Yes, I'm not sure. Mama raised me to win. Hey, yo. You're in 3rd, Teabag. You're doing great. Look at us. We've got the front 5 locked out. We got 7 of the top 10 locked out by us here. If you see a little icon like this next to your name as well, if you put !mega in chat, it will use the power-up that you have as well and allow you to do something in-game to affect the other racers. Kind of like, you know, your typical Mario Kart type shells and things like that. So if you do Mega when you have one of those symbols, one of these like atom symbols like you do now, it'll fire off a pigeon bomb like it did there, which hit socially and tracked him down. Kind of like the same way they do with the shells. All of us, we're locking out top 3. We got Socially, Sprinkles, Teabag, and Sean all battling for the top 4. Forks in 6th, with Sneck right behind. Look at that. Forks screaming around the corner. Cheeky barrel roll from Forks as he spins around, rolls it on the landing. Typical. Did really well from Forks there and then blew it. I blocked someone. We got Forks back in 7th. 8th is me again. 9th is Chicken Genius, the bot. Oreo's rolled through someone and gone up into 9th. Where's Mirage? Did Mirage get into this one? He's been in all of them so far. I feel like he was. He must just be in the back. He must be in the back somewhere. I feel like I missed something in chat. I was going to read a minute ago as well. 2-month sub now? You are. I remember someone gifted you a sub recently. A couple of streams back, you got an anonymous gift sub. So you must have gotten a gifty before or something. Or maybe you decided to drop a sub yourself before. And it expired and someone else gave you the anonymous last week. So it bumps you up to the 2-month sub. It doesn't have to be continuous. So you can just do like, if you did it every 2 months, you could still get a 6-month sub badge by the end of the year by doing it once every 2 months. So, yeah. The Mega's coming out from everybody Socially and Teabag battling out the front. Sean recovers and overtakes Teabag back up into 2nd right before the final corner. Socially screaming to victory again. Sean very close behind though, but Socially takes the win. Teabag podium on debut. P4 for Sprinkles, 5 for me, 7 for Forks, and 8 for Oreo. Not bad. Was that 7 of the top 10 locked out by us there? Beautifully done, chat. We beat the bots again. The AI has fallen. Did we have anyone else in there that I missed? Oh, Broken Star down there in 15th. I thought Mirage was in that one. Never mind. Maybe I was wrong. We go back to the next one anyway. New race. We can win the alien this time as well. New racers can win the alien. Or top racers even can win the alien. How many do we have left? The menu's a bit buggy, so there's about 5 races left. We have 1 key. We'll get another one by the end of the next race. So once we've gotten these races done and we've done the ones with the keys, we'll go and start doing some races against regular bots as well. The Cloud Cup is also unlocked now as well, but we'll finish this next Desert Cup and then we'll go and hit the Cloud Cup. After that, we'll go in and do some casual stuff, and I'll do the old 250 bot races to meme about and see what happens. Sound good? Let's start again. Top 10% wins the character this time. Exclamation mark play to join. We're back in Casinopolis. Evan, what is that? Show off your drops. Let's see that you landed shiny new drops. They're in your drops inventory. Learn more and send a message to thank Noxious TGS for the drop. Oh my god. Is that actually the message that it says, Bevan, when you land the drop? That's actually interesting if it is. There's the moist emotes there from Sean. Thank you for the drop. No. Oh, you just said that. Okay. Thank you, Bevan. Thank you for that. Exclamation mark play to join if you would like to jump in. Don't have to do anything other than join, and it will take over for you. But yeah, Nitro drops alive as well now. There was a message 12 minutes ago from the Nitro Twitter account. There you go. If anyone else would like to get in, now's your chance. We got a Mirage, we got a Socially, we have a Sprinkles, a Bevan, a Teabag, we have a Sean, and a me. Sean with a Wii Sports Lo-Fi as well. What are the drops for? What do you mean, what are the drops for? Do you mean, like, what are the actual drops? Or, like, what are drops in general? So the drops are for, obviously, in Nitro, for Nitro. So in the case of the ones you get now, there'll be some banana coins so you can buy stuff in-game. There's a flag you can stick on the back after 60 minutes, the back of your car. There's 100 gas, which you can use to unlock new car blueprints to get, like, the different style of vehicles. More coins for 3 hours. For 4 hours, you get 20 Battle Pass tokens that you can use to unlock skins and stuff on there. And you get 100 schematics as well if you get to the end of 5 hours. These will be on for about a week, so I don't know if we'll get them all done, but we'll see. We Towards Lo-Fi should come on next. But yeah, I mean, drops in general, obviously, are a thing that's been on Twitch for a while now. Exclamation mark play to join. I'm going to give it about another 20-30 seconds, and then we're going to start up. So if you're not in currently, you can hop in now. I'll do the roll call again. So if you don't hear your name, you know, we got Kenny K Boom in now as well from the website. Mirage, we have Socially, we have Sprinkles, we have a Bevan, we have a Teabag, we have Sean, and me. If anyone else wants to get in, a Broken Star, an Oreo, or a Forks, who was in before, now is your chance. Been about 30 seconds. I'm going to start the timer. Broken Star sneaking in as well. Lovely stuff. Cheeky that was. Sneaking in right at the end there. Lovely stuff. Cheeky. We like a cheeky sneak in like that. I only just saw Forks' message as well. I love that. Tap back in. Here we are at the front. Sprinkles seems to be the leader for us at the moment. Everybody else struggling quite badly at the back. Sprinkles is leading for our team right now, though. We got Lasagna back there as well. Kenny K Boom from the website in P7 in the plane. That's pretty cool. He's in a biplane car. Look at that. 10th as well. We have a couple of our guys. Broken Star overtook there. Who've got there? Teabag's gone through. I see a few of us around there. Mirage is through now as well. Sprinkles is taking the lead, fighting against Surge, dodging the rockets that come out there. Chicken Genius and Surge trying to knock Sprinkles off. She gets clattered by the cactus. Unbelievable. Kenny K Boom gets knocked as well by the cactus. People are flying all over the place. It's not good so far for us. We need a good recovery here. Remember to use those megas, chat. Hit those bots. Hit them where it hurts. Give it to him. Sprinkles get sniped by the bots. No. There's a clog up in the middle of the field, though, giving Sean and Bevan a chance to come through. Sprinkles back up into third. Morpheus is stuck as well. And the truck there hits into someone else. Sprinkles back in the lead. Huge. Mirage is in fifth. Maybe a chance to overtake someone here. Gets back on track. Surely going to move up to about third or fourth here. Into P4. Good position for Mirage. Sprinkles in second. Back in first. It was just the difference in heights and elevations. Very tight between Sprinkles and Morpheus. Oh, both of them skidding around the corner. Sprinkles losing out. Sean up into sixth now as well. Bevan in 10th with Teabag right behind. Who's in last? Manta Ray. So we're doing good here. Morpheus rolling up the hill with Sprinkles coming in quickly. Gets hit by the Pigeon Bombers. Thank you for the lurks, Twisted. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you have a great time cleaning up. I don't know if you will because it's cleaning up, but I'll be time doing it. Thank you very much for the alert, my friend. Jordan around the corner, whips it around, looking for the Morpheus and Tomato Paste. What a weird name for a bot. Tomato Paste being chased down by Sean down the hill. Who's rolled it? Sean's binned it. Chicken Genius has gone as well. Mirage has gone. Everybody binning it down the hill. Bevan's gone off as well. Manta Ray going backwards. Serious concussions for this lad now. Doesn't know where they are. Don't know what country they're in. Sean whips it around the corner again, chasing Surge down the hill. Oh, Sean's been hit by a bus or a limo. Never mind. Surge is being beaten relentlessly by the... oh my god. Teabag, the current challenger at the front. Actually, Bevan now looking the best to try and take the bots on. Bevan, Mirage, and Teabag, the front three. Hits the honk there. Does Teabag, I believe. Hits a cheeky honk on his way through. Chicken Genius, Tomato Paste, followed by Teabag, followed by Bevan, followed by Surge, I think. Oh, Surge actually was quicker there. How did they get out of that? Teabag just brake checked him. Mirage in a tangle with Angel Slayer, and Ben Affleck is an okay actor. Sean in 10th. Chicken Genius falling behind. Bevan up into second. Challenging on the final lap against Surge. Use those megas now if you have the chance, chat. The last time we're going to get there. If we got that, I'm not sure who that is. That was Teabag in the middle doing a great blocking job. Surge is gone. Chicken Genius back up in front. Bevan gets the overtake. Don't roll off the edge. Lil Bevy takes the steal. No, he's been hit by a taxi. Come on, Bevan. Angel Slayer chasing him down. Bevan around the corner. Trying to defend Sean on your running interception on the two of them. Hitting the other guys. Teabag and Sean moving up. Bevan just needs to make it around the final corner. Is he too quick? He's done it. He's made a clip. No, he's rolled it, Bevan. Get back on the track. Teabag might be looking to steal. Bevan clings on by his fingernails. Oh my god, Bevan. How did you... I thought you
I
binned
can't
it,
believe
Bevan.
what I'm seeing.
Dreamy Ruin, welcome to stream. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a great day today. And thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Nitro. I hope you are having a good one. Sean, Teabag, and Bevan all unlocking the alien there. Great stuff. How many? I think we had one key. I don't know if we win, so it gives us anything else, but there you go. We can look at people's loadouts, I thought. Unless that's in the lobby, but yeah. From last to second place. Yeah, look at this. The bot's being put to shame. Broken Star in 16, Socially 15, Kenny K Boom in 14, Sprinkles 13. 10th for me. 8th for Mirage. The TGS lads in a decent race there in the midfield. Harry Poppins over there as well. Big old jump from there. Manta Ray 32 cars hit. Blind as a bat. We've got Sean, we've got Teabag, and we got B Heaven, Bevan himself. Yeah. Welcome in though, Dreamy. Dreamy or Ruin, whichever one you would like. Please, if you have a preference on names and things and I get it wrong, please shout at me in chat and tell me that I'm saying the wrong thing. And I will gladly try my best to remember and call you by the right thing. Dreamy, if you don't mind. There you go, Dreamy. Welcome in though, Dreamy. I hope you're having a good Wednesday today. And as I say, welcome to stream, welcome to the lab. And hopefully you enjoy your time hanging out with us playing a bit of Nitro Stream Racing. Feel free to take advantage of the drops as well that are currently on, obviously. We haven't got too much of stream left. We've probably got about another 30 minutes or so. Because we've been going a little while already. But so we should have time to get probably the first drop, maybe close to the second one. And then we'll raid out and see where we go from there. But we've still got some time left to do some stuff and have some fun. Emma in as well. Emma, you love a bit of Nitro, don't you? Emma loves a bit of Nitro. Welcome back, Emma. Exclamation mark play to join if you would like to get in. Next race is going to start fairly soon. So, who are we missing? Mirage, Sean, Oreo, Broken Star, Bevan. Oh, Bevan's already in. Off to work. Have a good rest of the stream. No worries socially. We really appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for hanging out as always. And thank you for purchasing the car wrap as well and the flag. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting stream. Thank you for supporting the Nitro affiliate ship endeavor. And you have a great day at work. We appreciate you very much. And yeah, we appreciate you so much socially. You're a legend. And I hope you have a great day at work, my dude. Thank you so much for everything you do. Not just for me, but for everyone as well, socially. You're an absolute top-tier legend. Anyone else wants to join? Now is your chance. Final call. 20 seconds on the clock before I take us into UFO crash zone. Yeah, you have a good one though, socially. Drive safe. Godzilla Van 55. I forgot, yeah. Definitely not going flying off the track this time. I don't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. I've never seen you fly off the track, Em. I've only ever seen you win every time. Lurking for a bit, but I'm less occupied now. Hey, yo. Always, I mean, there's always, you know. I think every workplace should have space during the day for Nitro Stream Racing time. That's a firm belief that I have, you know. I'll be campaigning for that when I run for office in the future, you know. Nitro time during the workday for everyone. That's what I say. I think Nitro is valuable time, and people should be, you know, people should be going for that Nitro time. I love those emotes, Emma. We talked about this yesterday. I love those emotes. Amazing. We have the map this time as well, which is handy. Who's up in front? Teabag, Dreamy, Broken Star. There's a bit of a melee at the front. We'll give it at the first corner, and then we'll get into commentary full mode. Dreamy Ruin, though, leading out the way through, breaking the barriers first. Going to be a clean break. Was for Broken Star, Emma, and Bevan, who got through very cleanly. It's me and the bonk with BL in P4. Dreamy, Ruin in 6. Who else we got? We got Teabag in 9. Surge. Who else we got at the back? Draft Queen stuck at the back. I think we're all doing fairly well here. Got the front 3 loaded up with Bevan, Broken Star, and Emma. Front 4 now. Morpheus with a nice looking car at the back there. The Formula 1 style car with a front wing. I quite like that. Great stuff. Love the gator. Cute as heck. Hey, yo. It is good, isn't it? Emma in the lead. Hey, yo. Emma in the truck. Morpheus chasing down in the Formula 1 style car. You're going to use the front wing as a ram. Go on, brake check him. Oh, he gets caught by the invisible wall. I'm in the... binned it in the corner. Dreamy up the hill. I've been rear-ended by Teabag there. When BMW drivers forget where the brake pedal is and tailgate too hard. Broken Star into 5th. Santa going flying. Back to Christmas past. I don't know. Emma and Morpheus both stuck. Everybody's stuck in the rubble. Where's the bulldozer when we need it? Everybody's stuck. No! The bot's running away. Dreamy leads the charge from Emma from Broken Star. Anyone else from our team? Sprinkles is just about coming into the middle of this carnage. I think there's Bevan back there as well, I saw. Teabag's stuck at the back. I'm committing deviant crimes against that piece of corrugated metal by the looks of it, honestly. Special FBI Special Victims Unit is going to be coming out there. Dreamy and Emma going out at the front now for P2 and 3, locking out the podium. Finish my drink. Dreamy takes the lead again after Morpheus bins it round the corner. Emma about to drive straight through the middle of the tank. Potential. Oh, Dreamy's binned it on the corner. Goes a little too quickly through there, leaving Emma the straight run through with Morpheus chasing down. Dreamy and Broken Star tangling in the middle. Sprinkles up to 8 as well. Where's 9 and 10? Crypto and Ben Affleck as an okay actors. Me at the back. I've got a severe concussion. I'm driving around in circles. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. It's all gone wrong. Emma still leading out from Morpheus, though, who is closing pretty quick. Dreamy, Surge, Broken Star, Sprinkles. Yep, I'm still driving the wrong way. We've got a couple of people between 11 and 14th, and I'm not entirely sure where they are. That's the main thing. We're in a good spot, remember. All we need to do is beat the bots. We have our own friendly competition amongst ourselves, but beating the bots is paramount for us here, remember. Emma dodges the bulldozer. Morpheus might not be so lucky. Clatters the bulldozer. Dreamy with a chance to snipe second. Where is bro? Oh, Morpheus is just round the corner. Emma must have crashed into the rubble. Dreamy, though, with a chance to overtake down the hill. Right on the back of Morpheus. That car is huge that Morpheus has got, isn't it? Oh, wow. Dreamy with the inside line, though. Oh, contact almost up the inside. Surely you're going to get them on the next corner, I reckon. It's a tight a tight right-hander even. Gets the... Oh, no. Goes on 2 wheels and rolls it slightly. Recovers, though. Dreamy, Emma, and Broken Star all up. Slingshot stuck. Sprinkles in 10th. All 3 of you hunting Morpheus down as he fishtails a bit there. Emma with a little rear end. Just a little love tap. Lets them know that she's there. I'm going to go for the mega. Morpheus gets bombed. Pigeon bombers come out. Emma gets caught in the tangle. Dreamy goes through after the bombs come out. Oh, it's sent off the map. Everybody's going flying. Broken Star in 4 looks to capitalize on the bots. Oh, it's all gone wrong for everyone. Dreamy gets back ahead. The bananas all over the place. Morpheus catches the banana. Slides out. Broken Star somehow goes over 2 of them and doesn't spin out. 3 of them now. Takes P2. Dreamy at the top of the hill looking for the win. Broken Star 2, Emma in 3. Sprinkles coming back as well in 6th now, going up to 5th. Morpheus has fallen apart. Sprinkles might even get... Oh, Emma's gone backwards. Sprinkles into 4th. Dreamy still in 1st. Great win for Dreamy on debut. Let's go. Huge win. Hit by the pigeon bomb as you get across the line and steal it. Broken Star looked really good to steal that for a while. Sprinkles and Emma go face first into a bulldozer. And I'm still driving in the same spot at the back. I don't know what's going on. Well, enjoy your, I think they're, what are they called? I don't think they're flags. I think those ones are the honks. I'm not entirely sure, though. But me at the back, Teabag in 13, Bevan in 11th. Where we then have Emma in 5, Sprinkles in 4, Broken Star in 2, and Dreamy in 1st on debut with a cheeky win. Pulling it off. And, yeah, great stuff. Very nice debut win. We got an Arbok in chat as well. Catch that Arbok if you want. Exclamation mark Pokey catch if you're already using the system. If not, exclamation mark Pokey start and you can get your starter Pokemon and go from there. Oh, we've run out of keys. No, we have 15 minutes for another key. Well, you know what that means. We better go in for some casual races instead. We're going to be doing 3 lappers. We're going to go and do... Have we done all of these yet? I don't think we have we? These weren't out last time, so we're going to go through all of these. We're going to do the cloud stuff this time. We're going to do Cloud Canyon. What is that? It's just a straight line. Windy Way. Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers is basically one of these other ones, isn't it? Which is very similar. It's that again, isn't it? They're the same map, I guess, then. Probably just this one's obviously designed to be a traffic mess. This one obviously is designed to be slightly different. And Cloud Bot... Okay. Cloud Chase is where we're going. Everybody exclamation mark play to join if you want to jump in. And then I'll add some bots after we're done. After everybody hops in, I'll add some bots. Exclamation mark play if you would like to jump in. Don't have to, but you can if you would like. Dreamy back in again. Good stuff. Dreamy Oreo in this time. We have 2. Anyone else want in? Broken Star back in. Exclamation mark play if you want to jump in. We'll give everyone a chance to get in. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's had a good time. Sean in again. There you go. Welcome back, Sean. Hopefully everybody is having a good time hanging out and being here today. Just need 6 more channel points. What are you looking for, Broken Star? What redeem are you looking for? In a hunt? Wait, what are you playing, Bevan? Oh, you're in Monster Hunter. Yeah. Sean. Match my head. What are you hunting, Bevan? What monster are we going after? I'll give it 20 seconds, and then I'm going to start the race. That's alright. 20 seconds. Sprinkles in again as well. 7 people in this time. I love how my favorite part about Nitro as well is almost every single race you get a different roster of people in and out as well, and it's kind of amazing. It's like you get to see everyone in like various different combinations. It's always an interesting thing to watch, seeing all the different combinations of teams. We're gonna start though. 10 seconds. Oh shit, I didn't add the bots. No, I didn't add the bots. I can't abort it now. I can't get back. Alright, it's fine. It's only Cloud Chase. I'll add the bots for the other ones. I forgot. I set that up for so long. It's just a 7-person race there. Look at that. 2 bonkmobiles in the middle of there. Here we go. Who's getting out to the best start? We'll get the nice close cam there. It's me, actually. The 2 bonkmobiles going well. No one actually flying off at... No, I spoke too soon. Sean's gone off early. Oreo up into 3rd. Right behind Dreamy. Oh, the... Never mind. I spoke too soon. Sprinkles is in the lead, as well as Sean. Everybody going straight into the mushroom-looking geezers. Taking the lead again. Dreamy back into 4. Oreo in 5. 6 for Bevan. 7 for Broken Star. Sean in 3rd there. Oreo in 4th. Right on the tail of Sean. Bevan's been caught by a tornado. Look at that. Nice little move there. Pip maneuver coming in from Oreo. Swerving across the circuit. Sean goes for the inside. The other two go up top. Dreamy and Oreo on a mission. I've been bonked again by the mushrooms. Sent onto the rainbow. I'm not sure if this is actually a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it's a shortcut. Dreamy's gone. Sean's in the lead. I've gone up here. Hit the mega because I never forget to remember to do it. I've been sent to the stars again. Love that. Sean's been hit by the pigeon bombers. Broken Star in second. Gets caught by the tornado. Ooh, just keeps it on the circuit. Oreo through the suck tube. Rolls off the edge. Back into second. Sean in first has rolled it. He's gone for the suck tube and been pulled off the circuit. Unbelievable. Final lap coming up. Mega goes out from me. Sean gets hit by the pigeon bombers. Chance to attack. He's still currently concussed. This is going to be a tight race to the end here. Me and Sean side by side. He's been bumped off the edge as I dodge through the middle of the boppers again. Who's in third? Dreamy. 4 for Broken Star. 5 for Sprinkles. 6 for Bevan. Oreo. Actually, Oreo now in 6. 7 for Bevan. Rhyming as it should. Everybody's flying off. Everyone except me, apparently. There you go. Streamer luck prevails. Take the cheeky win. It's rigged, I know. You're all going to say it in chat now. You're going to call me a cheater and say it's rigged. Fine. It's fine. Why you mean rigged? Nah. I would never do that. Nah. Can't be rigged. Bevan came last. He always comes last. Cloud Canyon, one of the new circuits. I'm interested to see what this is. Exclamation mark play to join. We're just vibing. Just vibing. Don't forget bots, unless you're not doing that now. I will add the bots. Thank you for reminding me. Find Tigrex. Ooh. Have fun, Bevan. Exclamation mark play to join if anyone wants to jump in. We've got about 4 races probably left before the end. We'll run through the rest of them. I'm going to add the bots now, and then I won't forget. Broken Star back in again. We're going to go for... It won't only let us do 1 lap here, so I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to add 249 bots. Oh, whale was redeemed. Oh, dear. Not another whale. That's 2 Waleses in one stream. It's not often that happens, you know. We don't have that many double Waleses anymore. He dead. Let's go, Bevan. You killed that Tigrex. Confirm. If anyone else wants to get in, now's your chance. We've got about 30 seconds-ish left while I set up the whales. I'll do it when the race starts. I'll start the whales. 5 minutes on the clock is ready. So have a sip of Rogue Energy. Liz, I've been waiting. I'm not going to reject it, Broken Star. Don't you worry. Thank you for still enjoying the novelty of the Wales redeem. I appreciate that. I'm going to give it about another 10 seconds, and then we're going to start the timer. Where the other accent redeems? In your stream, Bevan. That's where they are. Like Asian. I mean, I can't do that one because that's racist. I'll get cancelled if I did that accent redeem. I can't do it, Bevan. I know you've been trying to catch me for years. I'm not... It's not going to happen, Bevan. I'm not going to do it. Oh my god, I forgot how much of carnage this was. 5 minutes have started though. The Welshman's back out again. Here we go. Anyone of ours in the top 10? No, nobody. Absolutely awful this is. It's just a straight run, is it? Just power-ups everywhere and Guilty Conscience up in the lead. Broken Star in second. Quality stuff, that is. Unbelievable. 250 bots. Bevan in 7th as well. Look at him go, Bevan. He's been bots, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. Whenever I say Bevan's doing well, and anything he gets clapped by someone and just loses. Look at everybody. Look at the swarm of bots. Unbelievable, that is. None of us are over here. I can't remember. There was a way we could do it, wasn't there? Where we could cycle through just our people. I don't remember what the key was, though. What was it? What key was it? There was a key we could use to look through just our people. I can't remember what it was, though. I don't know. What was it? I'll have to figure it out between this, between the next thing and see what happens. Kimchi. I guess that's just a straight line then, is it? Interesting. I'm not sure I like that one very much, but Kimchi 321 one. 327 even, never mind. Lamb sauce, that's where he was. If anyone's wondering where the lamb sauce was, P6. There you go. What's Ben Affleck's full name? Ben Affleck is an okay actor, I believe. I think that's what it was. I got 15th. Oh, hello. P15 for me there. That's not bad, is it? Who else we got here? Let's scroll through. Bevan 39. Not bad. Dreamy Ruin 53. Not bad. Good stuff. There's Lamb Sauce again, the original. We got Sean Guard there. 118. Lovely stuff. Good job. Good job. Emma in 174 there. Lovely stuff. One off my favourite number. But there you go. 117, your favourite number, is it? Halo fan, I'd imagine, is it? Must be. Who else we got here? I'm not seeing anyone else, to be honest with you. Don't know what happened here to everybody else. Tarantula, Gandalf for the back. You know, Wizards never late, but they do come last sometimes, and he did today, so there you go. Windy Way, that's where we're going next. We won't do 250 boss this time, it was a bit crazy. We'll do less than that. I need to look at the controls as well. What was the hotkeys? That was it, wasn't it? Top 10 nameplates. Snap to streamer, I don't want that. There was a... what was it? Hotspot cam, is that it? Hotspot cam, maybe? There was a way we could toggle through everybody on the stream. Tab, maybe? No, I don't think it's tab. Toggle auto cam 0. Or is that O, maybe? That might be O. We'll see what happens. Exclamation play to join if you want to jump in stream as well. Jump in on the thing. Exclamation mark play. Open in the background. We're in Windy Way. See what happens. Emma back in as well. We got Sean, we got me, we got Broken Star, we got Emma. Great stuff. Lovely stuff, that is. Bevan as well, P in 5th there. I do like the nice feature of everybody's little cars driving across the bottom as well. Quite nice, that is. Oreo back in again as well, in in 6th with the ping name again. Lovely stuff. Anyone else would like to come in? Now's your chance again. Exclamation bar play in chat. All you need to do, and then you can hop in and play some Nitro with us. It's a great time, and we always have a good time playing. So, yeah, we go. Quality stuff, that is. I'll give it about another 20 seconds or so, and then I'll chuck us in. But having a great time you're playing as well, isn't it? It's a good time doing this. I'm having a good time. Enjoying myself. Having a bit of Nitro time. Loving it. What a time it is, you know. Great time. Bevan, for God's sake. How close are we on the drops? I'm at 96%. We're very close, isn't it? Lovely stuff. I'm just vibing, having a great time today, aren't I? Well, the time's up. I can talk like normal again now. That was the worst Wales I've done for a long time. That was awful, I feel like. Claimed a drop. There we go. I claimed my drop. I'm in 1st as well somehow. Oh, no, I was the one we want. There we go. We can toggle through everyone like that. I didn't add the bots. I'm stupid. I forgot to add the bots. This is a massive track as well. There you go. If you don't like heights. It's only 1 lap as well. Oh, I'm a fool. What am I doing? Now going to relearn the way of the longsword. Alright, Bevan. I see. It's just a giant figure of 8 loop. I like it. Pretty simple here. I feel like this would be better if we had way more bots in to make it more interesting. So we may repeat this one and do another race in this with the actual bots in this time when I remember to do it. It's just annoying it doesn't autofill. It would be cool if there was just an autofill function that you could just get the bots to go in themselves. That being said, I mean, I don't know. We might, we've got 2 tracks left. Might be about time to end stream after those 2 tracks anyway. Emma's going to take the win. Look at that. Cheeky beats me to the punch there as well. Crabominable in chat. Great Pokemon as well. It's not really. I hate Crabominable, but still. Speaking of Crabominable, we're playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet on Sunday. We're going to be continuing the Nuzlocke. So, anyone's interested in that, Sunday, 7 p.m. BST, I guess it is now, isn't it? Which is what, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, and 11 a.m. Pacific. I know my time zones. Should we try Windy Way again? This casual crashes and clown. We'll do Windy Way again. We'll try it. Wait, hang on. Windy Way was what we did, yes? Why is... I guess... Is the map broken on it or something? Yeah, I think the maps must be broken. Like, the preview must be broken, because that was not the circuit that they actually went on. Interesting. Try that again, though. Exclamation mark play. I'll add the bots now as well. 250 bots. Actually, maybe that's too many. Let's add 50. 50 bots. Me and Oreo are ready to take on the bots. Anyone else want to get in? Exclamation mark play is your chance to hop in and fight against the bot armies. Crabominable got away as well. What a shame. What a shame. Crabominable. Nobody got it. See someone on online right now who follow playing X Defiant, so I might check that out later. X Defiant, eh? Good stuff. I'll give it another 25 seconds up to 3:09:30 and then I'll start it. And then we'll do the last 2 races and start wrapping up and find someone to raid. We'll have a look in Nitro and Siege probably and see. And just bang out raid, see what happens. Thank you to everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. You've been here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for spending time in stream. It's been a good time. We've been enjoying ourselves today, having a good time, and yeah. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. This is the same track again that we just did, remember, except this time I added the bots and changed it to 3 laps, so it actually should be a proper race this time instead of last time, which was a bit of a mess. There we go. Yeah, the map is different to how it actually is. Anyone of us in front row doesn't look like it. Who have we got in the top 10? Anyone? Bevan again. Bevan and Oreo in 5 and 6 battling amongst each other. Let's use the O key. Dreamy in 14th, 13th. Jumping around all over the place there, actually. Oreo 10th. There's me there in 51st. Oh, I'm basically last, aren't I? Actually, I'm not last. I'm basically last. Bevan up into 4th. Solid. Good performance from Bevan. We got the Cynthia music again. Sean up into 20th. Doing a nice little couple of double front flips, landing on all 4s there. Great stuff. Lands on the wheels. I saw a Dreamy move past into the top 10 a minute ago, then a fall back out again. Bevan up into 14. Oreo 9th, 7th, jumping all over the place, up in 10th. I don't know if any of us are going to win this one, but we'll see. It's lap 2. Everybody coming onto the second lap now as they get onto the straight again. Dreamy in 24. Oh, it hits the clouds. Never mind. Booped away. The marshmallow clouds sending you out. Sending you into the stratosphere. Someone was parked in the wall. There's me making up positions, dodging the little sandcastle dudes. Up into 36. Good stuff. Last time I fell, I landed on all fours. Oh, wait. Well, you know. All four tires, Sean. All four wheels. On the floor. I landed on the floor. Yes. Like we got the Cynthia, like, tense piano music right before she decimates you at the end of a Nuzlocke. Not that I'd know what that feels like or anything like chat, alright? I don't remember getting beaten by Cynthia after spending like 20 hours grinding through the game just to get decimated by a goddamn Milotic. And Lucario. I don't know what that feels like. Still scars me to this day, that stream. And then we had a 15-minute fight with Gastrodon. So, I mean, Gastrodon versus Milotic, the Great Wall of Goat versus Milotic. Dreaming. Oh, the clouds are really not your friend, are they? That's so unfair. I've been smashed by those clouds a couple of times now. That's very unfortunate. Bevan's obviously been hit by them as well. Oreo was just coming around the corner. Final lap. Half a lap to go for the leaders. Not Game Cow at the front. 42nd for me there. I don't know who we have in the highest. I think Bevan's about 20th. He might be the highest here. Sean is 42nd. Oh, he's just moved up a few. Sean's just in front of me. He's moving up positions, up to 33. Sean's doing pretty well there. Dreamy in 35 must have been one of those who Sean just overtook. There's me coming along as well with the bunkmobile. Back to Sean again for some reason. The Ocam, well, it doesn't cycle hugely well through everybody. It shows a lot of the same people, I remember. There's Oreo as well in 48th. Dreamy 39, Bevan 35. Me in 38. Everyone finishing around the same spot, actually. 33 for Sean. Crazy Cat Lady, the bot there, takes the win. Where's our first person? Weren't we in the 30s? Oh, Sean in 33 was the best we had. Then Bevan 35, me in 38, Dreamy 39. Oreo in 48. Nice, not bad. Not too bad out of 50. We're going to Castle Crashers this time. So this map, ignore this, because this isn't what's actually going to appear in front of us. Exclamation mark play to join penultimate race of the night. We got one more after this, and then we are going to be raiding out. Oh boy, there's Destiny stuff trending today. Oh. It's people shitting on Destiny again. That's a surprise. Not even the This Week in Destiny would help them this week by the looks of it. It's people just complaining again. Surprise, it's the Destiny community. I'm not surprised by that at all. Bevan. Exclamation mark play to join penultimate race of the night if you want to get in. Going to be wrapping up after the next race. So last couple of chances to get in if you want to. Leave it open for a little bit, and then we're going to start it up. If anyone else wants in, now's your chance. Leave it for another 30 seconds. Might just be the three of us this time. So I'll make it, I'll do 3 against 30. Or it's 4. I'll leave it against 30 still, that's fine. Sean back in as well. Broken Star in. Welcome back, Broken Star. I'm going to start it up. Pineapple Onyx at the bottom there coming across. One a Pokemon, one a fruit. Dynamo Joe not exotic. Why are you using the exclamation mark twerk now? It's not a command. Oh wow, what is this? Maybe the Castle Crashers one is what it said it was. This looks wild. Oh boy. This would actually be a great shot from behind. Ayo. actually a great shot of what's going on here. Oreo takes the lead in P1. Look at this. Oh my, the swords come flying down. That's pretty cool. A couple of our people up in the front. The two Bonkmobiles up in the top 4 there. In last, 6 in. Oreo in 7th. Me in 4th currently. I have won one of these before against 250 bots. I like leaving everything to the last minute. That's fair. 30th for Sean. Me in 6th, 7th. Picking up positions here and there. Bevan up into 8th. Oreo in 6th. Me in 4th now. Broken Star 19th. Not bad. We're all doing alright here. Sean's the furthest back with in like 30th, but we haven't seen him for a little bit, so we may come back into it. 22nd. Using exclamation mark twerk because it makes me smile. That's fair. And you are absolutely justified to do that. You do that. It won't do anything in chat, but there you go. You do it because you want to. Oreo into 3rd. Ayo. A Bonkmobile win, perhaps, on the cards. Me and Bevan side by side in 7th and 8th there. Right next to each other, as per usual. Me and Bevan battling it out. When have we not battled it out? That's what I want to say. Me and Bevan always fighting about something. Always fighting about something. Look at us. We're stuck to each other. Stuck to each other like glue. Sean back in 30th. Me, Bevan, and Oreo in the top 10. Broken Star in 17 as well. We're doing pretty well in the middle there. There's Bevan. I've taken a slight lead on him there as I move up to 6th and he moves up to 7. Yep. Broken Star. Oreo in 2nd. Where is the leader? Where is the leader? Oh, it's going to hit the bumper. No, never mind. Oreo takes the lead against 30 bots. As you approach, you got 2 more corners before the final lap. This is a really long one. Oreo's doing really well right now. Come on, let's go. Oh, no. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. It was the curse. I thought I'd cursed you for a second. Rump shaker, Bevan more. Hey, yo. 2 in the top 3. Let's go. 2nd and 3rd for the Bonkmobiles. What happened to Bevan? We have 2nd and 3rd. Oh, 1st and 3rd for the Bonkmobiles. I'm getting chased so hard there by all these people. I've landed on my front bumper. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Sean in 25. Good stuff. 26. Oreo in 1st again there. Can we see anyone else at the back? That's what we want to see. Broken. Oh, I'm down in 14th. Where is Broken Star and Bevan? That's who we want. Sean in 28. There's Broken Star in 23. Moving up the order. Nice. Oreo still in the lead. There's Bevan in 15th. Me in 10th there. This is what we want to see. We currently have the lead against, what? There's 35 participants, and we currently hold the lead. Oreo bisects the crossing there. Does well, gets through the traffic. Crab Cake's in pursuit. Gordon Ramsay's favourite. The humble crab cake. This is looking fairly good. There's no obstacles to hit now, so I think Oreo's got a fairly good chance here. Lands it perfectly as well. 1 jump to make to take the win. Still me in 10th there. Bevan in 9th. Where's that come from? Oh, you can't. I'm not going to lose to Bevan, surely. No. Oh, he's rolled. What a shame. Oh, no, he rolled on his... Of course he did. 28. Of course Bevan lands on his wheels. Sean in 23rd. We should see it any minute now. Oreo about to come around the final corner and cross the line as the bots all get stopped in their tracks. It's a free win. Oreo takes the win. The Bonkmobile car strikes again. P1 in the bot races. Beats 35 people to take 1st place. GG's. Noob. Why are you calling me a noob, Bevan? Because I lost to you. I lost you by... Look how far away I am. That's how much I lost to you by. I lost you by about 50 feet. Oh. I can't handle that, Bevan. I can't handle the mental defeat against you there. Crushed me, that has. Crushed me. Cloud Boss, the final one we're going to. This might actually be correct for the thing. 3 laps. Gonna pile in. We're gonna go for a 250 botter again. It's the final race of the night. 250 bots. 250 botter, exclamation mark play, jump in while you can. For every person who joins, it will take one bot out of rotation, so we won't quite have 250 bots, but still. And then we're going to find someone to raid into. Whoa, big stretch. Huge stretch. Whoa. That was good. Nice, nice. Oreo and me in currently. 2 versus 248 bots. Bevan in as well. 3 people in. Remember, last race of the night, everybody. Last race of the night. Before we raid out. Then I'll have to look for a raid, which is always awkward. I've been raiding a lot of new people, though, so I might do that again and raid someone new again. I don't know. We'll have a look and all my stuff. Young Goose in the chat there. Not quite gumshoes, so we're not going to get DDoS today, Bevan. We should be safe. Anyone else that wants to get in, now's your final chance. Last race of the night. Exclamation mark play to join if you would like to jump in. Gonna give it about 30 seconds to a minute. Sean in again. 4 positions taken. Broken Star was in before. Now we have a few people who were in before. If you would like to jump in for one final race, feel free. If not, feel free to farm drops for the last 10-ish minutes and then go from there. Cheeky sneaky emotes there. I love that. I think Sneaky's back on tomorrow. Broken Star back in again. 5 positions filled. I'll give it about another 20 seconds when we hit... I'll give it until 3:22:20. Actually, 3:22:22. How about that? I'll give it 22 seconds when we get to the minute. As the Cynthia music is on in the background again. The Cynthia battle music. Good stuff. Or 3:23:22, I guess. 3:23:23 we'll do then. Last chance to join, everybody. Final calls. Broken Star, Sean, Bevan, Oreo, and me in currently. Final 10 seconds coming up when I start the timer. 3:23:23. Timer start in 10 seconds. Young Goose escapes. Free to DDoS another day as it becomes a gumshoes. Oh wow, this looks... What? What is this? What? What? What is that? It's got a health bar, look! It's a boss battle. It's a race and a boss battle against a giant spiky bomb. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's got an HP bar. I'm in 17th. Hey yo, Oreo's in 4th. What is this? Oh, it's rolling. Oh my god. That's amazing. It's annoying we don't see a map. Oh my jeez. Look, Bevan just... he isn't worried about it. Bevan dodged it. He's just gained like 20 positions. Broken Star in 11th. Oreo into 6th. What is this? There's a... oh, hello. There's a giant ramp's just appeared. I'm very confused. Okay. I like this, but I'm very confused as to what is actually happening most of the time here. It's spinning up again. Here it comes. Oh my god. Everybody just got run over. I'm in 27. Broken Star and Oreo in 6 and 7 there. Look at the two of them together. Wii Sports theme comes on. Nice and calming casual music in the back as everybody gets run over a giant spiky ball. Oh, it's on the inside line. Broken Star dodges. Same as Oreo. Bevan up into 75th. 76 now. He's not doing very well there, Bev. Oh, Oreo and Broken Star somehow dodged that. Don't know how, but you got away with it. Up to 5th, 6th, and they're going to dodge. Oh, no, never mind. This is wild. I like this, but at the same time, it's like... this is crazy. Oh, there it goes again. Sean is 41st, getting rolled over by the gravitate. Wait, why does it say 1 of 3? Lap 1 of 3. What? Why have they not finished a lap yet? Do they have to kill the ball first or something? Or does someone have to proc that like, the like detonator thing to kill the ball, maybe. Oh my god. Well, Oreo's, I mean, bro, I don't even know what's happening. This is just crazy. We need someone who's going up on that inside line there, because I think it's on, if you look at from the top down on the map, we've got like 1 at the top, 2, section 2, section, oh, there you go. The bot's been dropped. We need to knock out the ball. Everyone was damaging it. Broken Star's going back against the traffic. This is absolute suicide. Going back against the traffic. Oh my lord. The ball is not dead, I know that much. So I think, yeah, someone I think needs to drive across the button that activates the like TNT. Maybe. Everyone's on lap 2 now though, so I don't really understand. I'm very confused as to what happens in terms of how you win this. Broken Star's in 2nd, I know that much, and Oreo's in 5. Evan's in 98. He's just been run over again. There's me in 56, who's just stopped for some reason. Maybe the brain damage has finally caught up with me from being run over 20 times by a giant spiky ball. Sean in 151, number of original Pokemon. Tell you what, there's a new Pokemon set they actually brought out in Japan recently called Pokemon 151,
I can't believe
which I
what
really
I'm
like.
seeing.
Sneaky. Eeyore. Eeyore. Let's go. You for the 3 months, Sneaky. I appreciate it. Sean immediately with the twerk emotes. Love it. How you doing, Sneaky? And thank you so much for the 3 months. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. This is the final race of the night, and we have no idea what's happening because we're driving around in circles while a giant spiky ball kills everybody. So I don't really know. Look, there you go. Don't know what's going on. Something's just happening. Hello there, Sneaky. I hope you're doing good. And hopefully you fixed your sleep schedule finally. I know it was broken for a while. Hopefully you fixed it. Too much Diablo. That was your problem. You're addicted to Diablo. There you go. Cheeky little shout out. Of course, how are you all today? It's going good. We're having a really good time. We played some Siege earlier on. Rainbow Six. And I had fun playing Siege. It's hard to believe. I know. Only happens once every millennia. I won all 4 or 5 games we played. I actually played pretty well. I carried the last game. Kind of wild. We wouldn't have won that if it wasn't for me putting in a huge shift on the attack. So, yeah, it was quality. Great time today. We had a good time. We've been having fun. Is that the end? Oh, hello. What's happening? Is he dead? Boss defeated by Bot Lasagna. Okay. Everyone's on lap 3. Is it just first person to the line? I'm very confused. Broken Star's in 1st. I know that much. Oreo's in 6th, going the wrong way against the traffic. That's always bold. Pretty sure it's always going to be messed up. Having fun in R6 and winning? That's crazy. Honestly, it should be illegal, actually. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. So, Broken Star is on the opposite side of where the actual thing is. If you cross the line and win, then I'm very confused. So I think you have to kill the boss to actually win the race, technically. And I guess then the lap is like completing every ring. Oh, wow. So you've got to complete every ring going like gradually from the top down to the bottom, I guess, or from out to in. Oh, wow. That's brutal. This is a long race. Oreo's still in 6th somehow as well. This is crazy. Oh, dodges the traffic as well. And dodges a T-bone. My god, that was close. Up to 5th. Yeah, it's good to see you doing good though, Sneaky. It was nice to see you streaming as well. I know you've been away for a little bit, so it's nice to see you back. Just hanging out in there, lurking away while I was doing some power wash. I was sat in there having a wee peek. I guess Broken Star won. So there you go. We won against 240 something bots. 245 bots. Oreo in 5th as well. 2 top 5s? Yo. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Definitely needed the break. I kind of feel that, honestly. I feel like I could probably do with a break, honestly. For a little bit, maybe. Been a little burnt out recently, I guess. Where was the last place finisher from us? Let's have a look. Are we seeing anyone? Are we looking for Lil Bevy? Was Bevan in that one? I think he was. Well, I guess we're either all in the top 150 or I missed everyone. So, let's keep going. Snack there. Surge, Titan, 685. Are we all? No way we're all in the top 100. I haven't seen anyone yet. What is this? Sean in 71 might be the lowest person we had. So 71, I'm in 62nd. You can see there. So 71, 62, that's 2 of us. Where's Bevan? We know Oreo and Broken Bevan in 38. That was all 5 of us, wasn't it? We all finished inside the top 100. Hey, yo. That's huge. Good stuff, everyone. Look at those coins as well. 376 coins for Broken Star. And 247 for Oreo. Keep in mind that Broken Star, that the odds of actually pulling off a win with like all of us finishing at the end with 250 bots in the lobby is very low. So that's a win in my book. That was great. Good stuff, everybody. What a fun time. Let me swing us back to the lab real quick. Throw us back in here as we are now about to wrap up. So, as always, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for being here. What is the lotto? I've got an ad at the moment. I have no idea what the lotto is, honestly. It comes up every once in a while, and I'm not entirely sure what it does. I genuinely don't know. You got an ad at the moment. I'll wait, because you wouldn't have heard any of that. So I will come back in a moment and say it all again. You stream, breh. Thanks for being here, breh. Thank you, little boy Bevan. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thanks to everyone for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Even if you only managed to make it in for a few minutes, I'll pop in at the end. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you all for hanging out today. It's been a fun time. I've been enjoying myself. Last 2 streams have been really fun. So let's try and keep that up on Sunday. Have a good Nuzlocke stream, even though I'm probably going to get my ass kicked again. But we're going to see what happens. And yeah, we'll go from there. We had a fun time today, and may that long continue. We push ever closer to our 1k goal. You know, we're closer. We're 18 away from 900, so... I mean, if we... I don't know. Let's set a realistic goal. If we hit 890 by the end of the month, what we got? 8 days? 8 follows 8 days? That'd be pretty good. I don't think we'll make 900 by the end of the month. We should be on track for 1k by the end of the year, though, I think. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Had fun. Thanks for streaming and speaking like a Welsh person. That's absolutely fine. I can also speak like a Welsh person by saying the longest Welsh town name in the world. If you would like. That's a true Welsh word. Longest Welsh town name in the world is to take a sip of Blue Raz Rogue. Yeah, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I just sneezed there, actually. It's back. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. My mic cable... So my mic's kind of temperamental sometimes, and if you touch the cable, sometimes it'll, like, go robot mode. So it went robot mode, and I could hear... Everything sounded like it was 8-bit, and I was like, oh, I wonder what my mic sounds like an 8-bit. And then you heard a very squeaky, like, 2 words where it sounded like I was on 1 million speed. And then it came back and just went silent for like 20 seconds, so I just had to wait for it to reset. I heard a hamster for a second, yeah. Sounded like the hamster had arrived. Let us have a peek at some people playing games, though, shall we? Yeah. We're either going to... we're going to have a quick peek. Oh, we just got the drop as well. Nice. We're going to have a quick peek at people online, see if there's anyone on a raid, any new people. And then we'll have a look as well at the... Yeah, you know the drill. I'll find someone to raid. You know what I mean. I'm going to find someone. Have a look in Nitro. Keep you guys going on drops if you want them. Let's switch to our raid music as well. Actually, no, let's not switch to raid music yet. Let's stick to Skyline Scroller, my most recent favorite music out of the Pixel playlist. Other than the legendary Speed Boost Hills, of course. There's not many people playing Nitro Stream Racing tonight. There's a few people. Maybe we won't then. Maybe we won't. We also played Siege. We can have a quick look in there as well. I'll have a wee peek. There's a couple of other people online who could raid. We'll see. People who we recently have... not recently. We've known for a while now. We recently raided one of them. Yeah, they've raided... Actually, there's one person who's raided us recently, so we may go in and say hi. How about that? They've raided me recently, I'm going to raid them back. Be a nice little thing to do. Let's try that, shall we? What are they playing? They're playing Cuisina. No idea what this game is, but we're going to go and say hi. How about that? Exclamation mark raid. That's what we're going to do. And exclamation mark sub raid. I'll go through all the things I have to say thanks for in a moment as well, but first of all, as I say, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for everyone being here. Where you've been lurking, chatting, Nitro stream racing.
They tried to nail the coffin shut, but you lot just won't stay down. This is yours now.
Oh. Not us being about to raid out as well. Oh. No. I should have turned off the raids thing. No. I feel terrible now. No. Thank you so much for the raid, Gaia. Take us with you. Okay, I'll take you with... We'll salvage the situation. Ah. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Sorry that we're raiding out right as you came in. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your community with me. And taking the time to come in and raid. You make sure you do your post-stream self-care and go take care of yourself. And I will send you off to the person I was about to raid.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Thank you very much for the follow as well. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Once again, thank you so much for the raid. Terrible timing. And I should have switched the raid blocker on so that we didn't have this. But yeah, I'll take your raiders and we'll both raid into the same person. We'll double it up. How about that? Thank you very much for the raid, though. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you had a great stream. I saw you in Nitro as well. Yeah, I will pop in and check it out a bit later on. Let me just put the raid command in and finish this stuff up. Invalid username. What do you mean? Oh, it's 2 hours. Never mind. Welcome in, raiders, though. I would do an introduction, but we're about to raid out, so it'll be short-lived. Anyway, I'm Nox. I'm the sarcastic, English, cynical person. I'm basically a stereotype of my fellow countrymen. And we're playing Nitro Stream Racing and Rainbow Six Siege today. Welcome to the lab. This is where we are right now. Ignore the cat ears and the little mini cat next to me and the rogue tub. You know, just ignore all that stuff. Don't worry about it, all right? Don't ask questions. And the dinosaur outside. We especially don't talk about that, okay? And yeah. It's nice meeting you, raiders. I sent you off almost immediately. Oh. I feel bad about that. Forgot about the dino. Don't ask about the dino. I'm glad everyone loves the dino, though. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I really appreciate it, Gaia, and the follow. Sneaky with the resub earlier on. Dreamy Ruin with the follow earlier on. Maximum Suspense with the 100 biddies. Sean with the 100 bits. Pharaoh Max with the Prime sub, which I was obligated to say, of course, it's your one Prime sub, and you can use it on any one person in the month. You decide to use it on me, so I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sean with a resub before stream as well. Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out, playing Nitro, all that stuff, and of course the raid. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone. I'm on the wrong music. What am I doing? Wrong music. Yes, there we go. I put the raid messages in chat, but you can copy them as well. I'll do them again. Sub-raid. If you're new and came in the raid, you might be able to unlock the Noxcat email that we use for the subs raid message using 100 channel points in the channel points below. If not, there is the biohazard badge there. Or if you still got the raid message from coming in the previous raid, you can use that one as well. Why not? Do whatever you want. We're going to raid into Ellie Bear, good friend of mine, someone who raided me recently, and we're going to go and say hi. So, yeah, thank you all for everything. I really appreciate you all. Everyone have a good time, and I'll be back on Sunday. Bye-bye.